차가운 입술이 떨어지고 쏟아지는 너의 깊은 우주 영원하지 않다는 말은 믿지 않을래 비추는 별빛에 너와 내 눈을 맞추면 저 깊은 곳으로 빠져버릴 거야 Oh every day, every night 넘쳐 흘러버린 맘에 내 두 손을 꼭 잡아줬으면 해 조금만 더 맞춰줄래 이렇게 말은 하지 않아도 돼 지금 이 순간을 그려보는 거야 지금 이대로 가득히
Every day, every night 이제 나만 바라봐 너 덕분에 got my life looking hella fly 내 맘이 변해도 never regret all the time that you and I've spent 이렇게나 자꾸 너만 보여 너를 원해 Everything about you is making me say knowing that I'm priceless girl you are my treasure want you every single night
Oh every day, every night 넘쳐 흘러버린 맘에 내 두 손을 꼭 잡아줬으면 해 조금만 더 맞춰줄래 이렇게 말은 하지 않아도 돼 지금 이 순간을 그려보는 거야 지금 이대로 가득히 넌 그대로 영원히 지금 이대로 가득히 우린 그대로 영원히
SOS 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 I got you yelling SOS thought you was a threat I do real life do no tip for tat on the internet we don't do that see I've been a threat and I've been a vet thought you knew that we don't cash checks I don't owe no debts I've been through that see you SOS 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 see you SOS need a life vest need no mic check SOS 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 see you SOS we don't talk checks we get to it yeah we do it yeah I go up we influence yeah see me moving yeah I glow up every time I show up I can flip my switch out they act like they know us but they ain't no dog on big dog asking if it's still a flex say they better go ask Booyah never think I'm gon' check better pull up like whoa come to place and I'm the best I ain't worried about none who y'all 24 no rest stand on business I'm too tall SOS thought you was a threat I do real life do no tip for tat on the internet. We don't do that. See, I've been a threat and I've been a vet. Thought you knew that way. I'm cashing checks. I don't owe no debts. I've been through that. See you SOS. 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 See you SOS. Need a life vest. Need no mic check. SOS. 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 See you SOS. We don't talk checks. We get to it. All in for the jackpot. Every time I want the last shot. Championship ring. Want to start from a mascot. Went to Rollies from a G-Shot. Brand new kettle, no teapot. You should know I don't play. Go sicko mode like I'm T-Scott. Eagle vision from the treetops. Went to image from a green dot. Never had no limit, but I had some Reeboks. Keep it humble, but the fee's not. In the game, no free spots. But I earn what's mine. Nothing less, I'ma shine. SOS, thought you was a threat. I do real life, do no tip for tat on the internet. We don't do that. See, I've been a threat and I've been a vet. Thought you knew that way. I'm cashing checks. I don't owe no debts. I've been through that. See you SOS. 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 See you SOS. Need a life vest. Need no mic check. SOS. 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 See you SOS. We don't talk checks. We get to it.
Ta-da! Good evening, everybody. Happy Thursday to you. We are almost there, just a little bit further through the week. Thank you for spending part of your evening here with us at Role Playing Unlimited, coming to you live from the 100th Meridian, where the Great Plains begin. I am your host, Tragically HP. Hello, hello, hello. We'll see you again this Sunday. A.K.A. Comanche. Alright, what's going on out there in Streamland? Hello to you watching us here on Twitch, on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. Hope you're all having a great week so far, and we look forward to the adventure ahead. We have a new player at our table here, so let's waste no more time and get this show on the road in 3, 2, oh, woo, woo, woo! Good evening, everybody. How's it going? Happy Thursday to you. We almost made it to Friday. It's almost the weekend.
Hello.
It technically is free.
Yeah, if you're over there in the UK, you're already in Friday, you get to live in the future. But then that means your Monday gets here sooner than ours does.
He's got you there.
I'd like to apologize to you, by the way, HP, for leaving early last session. I know I wasn't feeling well, so I shouldn't feel too bad. But at the same time, I realize that's the second time I've left the session early in this campaign. And I really need to fix that. I'm sorry.
Hey, no worries at all, man. It happens, especially like illnesses and family emergencies, things like that. Like, you can't help that. I appreciate the apology, but absolutely not necessary, dude. You're good.
I'll make sure. I'll try my best to stay in the session this time.
For sure.
A lot better this time.
Yeah, now that you've got a hurricane headed right for your general area.
I mean, I'm like on the very edge of it. I don't think I've got anything to worry about. Plus, my apartment has like tornado-proof windows. I think I'm good.
Oh, very cool. Whew, 35 stream streak right there from Shags over here in Twitchland. Very cool. Oh, I need to change our verbiage here. The title of tonight's stream is not a talking orange. It's Meet Daimyo Isano. We are going to hopefully meet this character. Last time I named a stream after an NPC, we ended up not meeting the character at all. So, precedent.
Speaking of NPCs, I can't help but notice up at the Wednesday crew, Morlander.
Yes, he was somebody, and they have now located Morlander. Morlander's inventory is currently the Wednesday evening quest, and once they have located said inventory, at least for our Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning tables, they will have access to our between session mercantile, so that should be pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
Yep, for those who are playing at this table, we only explored it briefly, I think, in the first session at this table. Sunday morning a bit more, and then Wednesday pulled that thread all the way to the source. The ringing bells in a different section of the city. I remember Jay sent his owl familiar to go check out what the source of those bells were. He actually saw the Wednesday crew aligning with some other NPCs and fighting off a bunch of undead. And this is information that your characters only recently got after you finished your long rest. But for our table, we have ascended the pagoda all the way to the topmost of the popmost. I should get my map over there as well. And I am thinking we should expedite this, because otherwise we could have an entire session go by without our new player getting to join at all, which is just a big no-no. So we're going to bring you in, right? Well, I guess it would help if I was in the right area.
Does Roll20 work on Edge? Oh, there it is. It's just slow.
It should work on Microsoft Edge. It works best on Google Chrome and Firefox.
Okay, yeah, it was just going a little slow.
All good, and welcome, Josh, to the table. How's it going?
So do I need to change my HP at all or anything?
You should be good where you're at. We're just dropping you right back in from your last known status effect, although technically you would have gotten that long rest same as the party. So yeah, go ahead and click that button. You should be at full restore. And then same thing for Josh's character here. Did you get that level up to 2? Did you see that I posted that earlier?
I did, and I'm doing that right now.
Excellent. So if you did not get a chance, and totally no worries if you did not, I realize you just joined our home base here like an hour ago, so totally cool on that. But the campaign theme, our party is native predominantly to the Forgotten Realms setting, most notably the most known area, the Sword Coast, Waterdeep, Baldur's Gate, Neverwinter, etc. When suddenly, one day, this virus began to overtake all of the areas of civilization, seemingly all at once. And this was an undead virus that brought about a rapid zombie apocalypse into the Forgotten Realms setting. But almost just as quickly, before we had really any opportunity to adjust, to strategize a response to any of this, the coalescence occurred, which for most of our characters is a complete unknown. Out of game, of course, you can find the details of what happened in the A New Coalescence channel. But in short, the epilogue of our previous campaign, which had a lot of D&D and Final Fantasy and Star Wars crossovers, the finale ended with the killing of a most dangerous Sith Lord, in addition to the, I don't want to say unfortunate, but the timely passing of an ally to the party. It was a time dragon known as to everyone known as the Demon Dragon. And the conglomeration of these two events, the death of Darth Nihilus, the death of the Demon Dragon, and this occurred at the same time as two very devious liches known as Zastam and Acererak were conducting to spread this Agent Orange undead virus to the known galaxy. So it is this trio of unique events that brings about our coalescence, which, in addition to spreading the virus, which was the intentional plan, the known galaxy has also twisted and warped in a multitude of ways. Time and space have become intermingled. For our setting, the landscape largely still resembles Forgotten Realms. Maybe a river might be a mile or two off and might run in a different direction for a while. So even some of the natural formations for our druids, our rangers, etc., something different has definitely occurred. But perhaps most notably, the centers of civilization have completely warped. Waterdeep, instead of being this massive walled city of like 1 million people, is now this site of gloom and a dozen or so disconnected settlements from the feudal Japan era, which is where we find ourselves here, dealing with an undead invasion. Some of our characters are proper to the feudal Japan era, some of them are proper to the Waterdeep Forgotten Realms era. We have this guy right here, known as Revolver Rick, who actually comes from a different side of the coalescence, the 1970s Southwestern America, New Mexico, Nevada, Arizona side of the coalescence, which is what our Monday, Tuesday, and Sunday night tables are primarily playing. So even in that respect, there's a lot of interweaving going on between these different tables. This table in particular has made their way up the pagoda, primarily hoping to find if it can serve as a place of safety. We've killed all the undead, unfortunately lost one NPC in the process, and have finally made it to the boss battle. We don't know where on this level specifically the guy is, but we suspect he's over here somewhere, and he looks like this. An undead samurai of sorts. We did not get a long rest right before this fight. We did get a long rest like a session or two ago.
I was just checking.
Gotcha.
That man looks adorable.
That's exactly what Jay said. He's like, oh, he's so adorable.
Also, I'd like to point out to Dan that apparently the Redbeard, the guy who's playing Redbeard, that Revolver Rick was briefly murked by one of our party members.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate thing. I mean, he does kind of look a little undeadish in his appearance, and he definitely caught an unfortunate strike there from Balerin a session before last. So
I now want to hear I now want to hear a Jack Sparrow theme, but like
oh, you cut out there. But in any
For the
case, that
banjo.
should catch us up
Country
to
Jack Sparrow.
Gotcha. That should catch us up to the current point in time. Bear with me a second while I get our initiative placed back in from last time. And while I am doing that, let's do a brief character rundown for everybody's benefit. Starting with Ozzy. Tell us a bit about your character, please.
This is Azzy. They are a shoal gnome that used to live on a small island off the coast, off the Sword Coast. Um, Lived there for several years, but was kidnapped by a pirate crew and later picked up by another one, much nicer one, who actually made him a member of the crew. And while they were running away from a series of ships, try to sink them, they got caught up in a what they're now assuming is the coalescence storm and ended up here, and is just trying to survive at this point.
It's a pretty lofty ambition, no doubt. And up next, one of our recent joiners to the table here. Welcome back, Brandon, playing Balerin Shadowblade. Tell us a bit about your character, please.
Can you hear me now?
Howdy.
Awesome. I didn't realize that apparently my push to talk got deleted, so there was nothing for me to push to talk to everybody. So I had to go back in and adjust it.
Womp womp.
But I was trying to say earlier that I apologize for one, and two, I also apologize for being quiet because I'm stuffing my face over here.
Oh, no worries.
But with my character, so his backstory kind of like, so he originates in Waterdeep, and he was an orphan. I know, original for a rogue, who learned how to pickpocket while he was on the streets, and he ended up getting a job from a random child who ended up hiring to be an assassin, which he ended up taking it for the gold that came with it. And throughout his time, he ended up taking heist jobs and assassination jobs, and he got a heist job to go to one of the royals of Waterdeep and steal something from there, but ends up getting caught. And as he's in the jail cell, he's down there for several days, and one of the lordesses of the area comes down and is impressed with his espionage capabilities and decides to take him on and essentially hires him as a sort of underhand. But one day when he goes out to go and goes out on a mission, he comes back and turns out that somebody assassinated one of the lordesses, and he was put to blame for it. Now he wants to clear his name.
Oh, good luck with that. With my history in campaigns, it's going to take you like 30 sessions to do that. Womp womp.
Yeah, it's fine. Honestly, like, I made this character a while ago just for the fun of it. So
I dig it. And welcoming back Dave to the table, playing Bon John Bovey. Tell us about your character, please.
He's a meme. Fuck it, I don't even remember what I said his backstory was. It was just song lyrics. I think he was a dock worker that got fired and joined the Breeds or something. And He's working security to try to make money so him and his wife could start a new life. And then we got transported to feudal Japan, and we're trying to figure out what's going on.
Yes,
All right.
indeed. It writes itself. Union went on strike. He's down on his luck. And up next, we also have Celestiana, played by Kai.
Hello, hello. I hope everyone can hear me okay. This is Celestiana. She is a tiefling druid within the Circle of the Stars. I haven't really fleshed out a background so much for her yet. But I have learned that she can turn pretty much anything into a joke. So, yeah, that's Celestiana.
All right. Getting a little microphone buzz there from you if that's something that's amendable. Otherwise, no worries.
I'm wondering, hang on a second, let me try something and tell me if it changes it.
Well, that was already clearer right there, whatever you did.
How about that?
That was okay.
My husband has his very fancy laptop next door and it's really loud.
Gotcha. Hey, Kyrios, playing Marcus, tell us about your character, please.
They are the same name. He is a Harengon barbarian who hails from a village known as Rapoville. He basically works there, taking odd jobs, not really pinned down to a specific job. And one of his jobs has taken him to gather supplies here in Waterdeep. And then when he got here to Waterdeep, all this crap happened. And he's not exactly the sharpest bulb in the crayon box, but when he lacks in brains, he makes up for in something.
Enthusiasm.
I'll get back to you on that. I'll get back to you on that. Brawn, I guess. And yeah, that's about all I got for Marcus.
Very, very cool. We also have NPC OP Trev, who we believe to be a rogue, possibly a rogue ranger combination. He is native to the Forgotten Realms setting. The aforementioned Revolver Rick, a human gunslinger who only speaks English, so for important notes, that is not the same as common, so there have been some language difficulties. We also have introduced near the end of last session a zombie named Lilith, who, unlike any zombie that we've encountered at any table before, did not immediately try to attack us and eat us, but rather was just actually started talking about her lack of memories, how she had gotten here, what her purpose was, and she began to kind of remember some details of her existence throughout the conversation with your characters. Otherwise, it seems that her primary interest at this point is just learning more about what's going on. She has not contributed in any combat or utility sense. She just came up here with the rest of you and got herself into this corner. And then last but not least, also ascending the trapdoor, which if I move your token here slightly to the right, you can see the trapdoor right here below you. This leads back down to level 3 of the pagoda. Redbeard, who has been drawn to this site by the repeated sounds of combat, the smoke in the area, and perhaps an innate desire for adventure, excitement, survival, the need to band with others, or perhaps even help others. I will leave such motivations, of course, to any of you. But yes, for Marcus and Redbeard, before we get rolling with the initiative here, go ahead and click your tokens. And then on your character sheet, click the initiative button. Looks like Marcus already did. And then once you do that, that will populate your turn order here into our tracker, and we can get rolling. Very nice. Solid start right there. You're actually going to take the top spot now in the initiative on your very first turn here. So welcome to the Role-Playing Unlimited table, and best of luck to you. Why don't you tell the others a bit of what they see as you make your way up the trapdoor here and begin to join in the combat.
So, as you hear some ruckus from down below, you'll see a fairly short, very red dwarf, dressed like a pirate. And that's because he is a pirate.
Awesome. And is this your first time on Roll20, just out of curiosity?
Yes, definitely first time on Roll20, so I'm a little slow at it, but you know.
No worries. Let's
quick learn.
let's quality of life upgrade you here real quick. That gear toggle on the far upper right above your chat log. Click that. And then click the audio and video tab. And then the video display tab. And then where it says video avatar size, change that to names only. That's going to open up a bunch of your tabletop right now that's probably crowded with all of our avatars.
Alrighty.
So that's quality of life upgrade right there. As far as rolling anything, if you open your character sheet, you can kind of tinker around with it between turns. You already did right there with your initiative. Every roll that can be made from your character is linked to that spot on your character sheet. So if you need to roll an attack, if you need to roll a saving throw, a skill check, all of them can just be clicked and their results posted right to the chat log as we see. Same thing with advantage, disadvantage. I'm going to check on your character here. I need to make a couple toggles here to keep us consistent. Yes, yes, yes. Do that, do that. Wonderful.
Yeah, so I made him about an hour ago, just shooting from the hip, so we'll see how it works out.
Fantastic. Yep. So, yep, you can move your token around, and as you do, you'll be able to see more from their line of sight, and go right ahead. Yeah, super cool face tat there. I dig it. Yeah, now you can kind of see a bit more of what's going on. Giant hole in the center here leading back all the way down to level 1. No sign of our quarry, but as you reveal yourself to the party here, everybody's direction seems to be panned over here.
So, what are we looking at?
Revolver Rick briefly draws down on you with his weapon, but then kind of puts two and two together. Well, this guy seems like he belongs with these people, and they've been, except for that damn elf over there, they've been pretty good to me, so I'll chill.
I apologized.
Yeah, in common.
I got on his shoulders and rubbed his head for him. We're good.
Opie Trev turns an eye towards the approaching dwarf. He's a very powerful undead over on the other side of that wall down there.
I hope he's got some whiskey.
It is possible after we defeat him, we might finally find some rest here. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Opie.
Howdy. Redbeard.
Revolver Rick kind of perks up at howdy. Apparently that's translatable in all languages. Hey, I know that word! So that's...
Anyhow.
That's a bit of your movement right there. Do you have anything else you want to do with your movement, action, bonus action? How familiar are you with D&D 5e?
So I've really only played 5e.
Awesome.
Just getting used to Roll20 and the new character that I created.
Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, of course, any logistical, mechanical questions, feel free to chime in, ask away. But if you're good to go on that, then proceed as you like.
Well, mostly just looking around at everyone and saying howdy.
Excellent.
Yes, Mr. Pirate. Your outfit reminds me of my friend Pirate Beard.
You said what?
I said your outfit reminds me of my friend Pirate Beard.
I don't know him.
Sounds like a stand-up guy, though. Well, John Bovey is next in the turn order, so go right ahead.
Last I remember, we were about to kick off, or we were in the middle of another combat, or did we finish one?
Correct. The enemy is on the other side of the wall there to your south.
Very good. I'm gonna move on in there. Where's Zombie?
You believe he's down over here somewhere.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, on the other side of this wall.
Other side of the wall, you say? I'll just keep the crossbow ready, and I'll ready in action. If it comes around the corner, I'll take a shot at him.
Awesome.
That'll be all.
All right. Ozzy is up next.
I'm gonna try and get to here.
Damn, still can't see him.
And everything I need is line of sight.
Well, shit.
Oh, waste of time. I'll cast Angelic Guardian on Celestia.
Oh, what's that do?
+2 AC, and if they fail a dex save, they can instead choose to.
Oh,
Oh wait.
that's pretty solid.
Yeah. And yeah, I'll just stay here.
All right. Hey, it's my turn. Well, okay. Let's say hi to Ozzy over here.
Yes, stand right in front of me forever.
And I think John Bovey can just see me there around the corner if you want to trigger that ready action.
I sure do.
Beautimus. That will hit me on the money. This guy's wearing some pretty thick samurai armor, even in death. So he is not going to be easy to hit. And if that's everything, we are gonna approach Ozzy, draw the katana with 2 hands, and Hassan chop! Oh damn, good thing we didn't have advantage.
Thank heaven.
Oof, 20 to hit, 5 slashing.
That hits.
I thought it might. And we will provoke attack of opportunity and go back to where we were. Oh, you.
I wouldn't get the just 13.
Oh, okay.
That's what you get for running, bitch.
No, that doesn't help. How about this one? What's that do? No. Yeah, matter of fact, I think we'll trigger this little late here, but forgive my inattentiveness. So we will turn that hit to a crit, gain a few temporary hit points, and deal an extra 3 points of damage in the process. A zombie samurai with class levels. Alright.
Keep angelic.
Very good, very good. And it is time to meet Daimyo Isano. He looks kinda familiar.
Ah, that guy.
And we're going to take the shortcut. We're actually going to climb up the roof of the pagoda, ascending level 2, level 3. And we're going to get up on this fool on the side here. We will go extra attack on him. And let me get this set. Oops. Oh, man. That is a damn shame. That's not going to hit. AC is 18. We'll try again. That'll hit. 17 damage. And we'll take a third swing even. That will likewise hit. Take another 12. And likewise, a little late on the draw there, but I'm going to turn that hit into a crit to get that extra 9 damage for our side. And that's going to drive our guy out into the open just from the sheer force of that assault. So a little happenstance movement there also, as Celestiana's turn is now at the top.
So as Celestiana surveys the scene, she's going to go ahead and maybe perhaps revisit her starry form and to the chalice. If that makes sense. No.
Very cool. So yeah, bonus healing in that respect. We'll use the sun icon on your token to represent that. Bonus action even, very nice. What else you got?
Sorry. Well, let's start with Ozzy. Cast Healing Word. Try it.
Do healing word as an action instead.
That has all the other stuff added. I'm not sure how to add that.
That would be manual. Just roll an extra die 8 plus your wisdom modifier. That should account for that. Wow! I think Ozzy's back at full now.
My wisdom's 3.
Alright, any movement for you, or are you going to stay over there?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna. Can I jump over the stair thing?
You can. If the trapdoor is shut, you can also stand on top of it too.
Is it shut or open?
It's a free action to open or shut it, so it's either that you want it to be.
Let's shut it.
Sounds good.
Okay, I'm done.
Excellent. All right, Marcus is up next. Welcome back.
Yeah, let's see if I can do this. 5, 10, 15. I like squeeze by John Bovey, like diagonally, like 15.
Good.
20, 25, wait, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Dang it, I'm like 5 feet away from kicking this dude's face in.
Damn. Bonus action bunny hop.
Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? First off, the fact that I can't get that far just makes me want to. Just pisses me off.
All right, let's get that rage going. Arrgh.
I'm now Angie mode, and then I'm gonna chuck a javelin in his face.
Oh shit. Well, try to anyway. Do you want to use your weekly inspiration right now, or should you save that? You could also use your hero point, but you need a 5 or better on that d6.
I'll use the inspiration.
Alright, well that will automatically hit. 21 will beat my AC. We'll take 7. Okay, solid strike. Have you tried being taller?
Oh, dare.
Alright, that's your move, that's your action, that's your bonus action. I don't think you have extra attack yet, right?
No, I do not.
Alright, so over to Belerin here, who is 1 level of exhaustion after having almost been turned into a zombie session or 2 ago. But also nicely stealthed right now to begin the combat, so go right ahead.
All right. So with me being stealth, do I have an advantage on my attacks then?
You would, at least the first attack.
All right, then I'm just gonna go ahead and just stay right where I'm at and just shoot a short bow arrow at his face if I can.
Awesome.
We'll go from there.
Well, shit. Don't know how many inspirations.
Off to the shadows I go.
Don't know how many inspirations or hero points we got at the table.
I'll burn a hero point.
All right. Gonna need a 3 or better on that die 8. Turn that into a hit. Whew!
Oh,
Oh! Nice! Each of you rolled, and both of you got it. That's 16 damage. Yeah, we don't want to leave that on the field.
My bad. But yeah, I'll end my turn there then.
Excellent. We'll get that little stealth off of you now, since we know where you is. And yeah, a little late again on my readied actions here, but Rick and Trev had readied actions for when this asshole showed himself, so we're going to take those. And Rick is a blank character sheet once again. That is a damn shame. This keeps happening. Okay. Manual mode it is. That ain't going to do anything. And Trev... Yeah, we'll do a short bow shot. Hello. Or not. There we go. That will actually land. Not too bad. And then their actual turns are up shortly after that, so we will take a bit of movement around the side here with Ricky. Step out, take a shot. Don't know why that's not working all of a sudden. Man, he can't get anything going. Time to reload anyway. Back off over here. And then Trev is going to step into melee. Break out the short sword. Try and get sneak attack with the guy next to him. Flank advantage. Very strange. That's going to be problematic. Okay, well, we did get one hit there. Plus... Okay, sneak attack included. Decent damage there. And Lilith is just going to side-eye Polarin as he steps over toward her, but otherwise nothing to do with her turn, so we'll pass it back to the top where it is Redbeard once again. Welcome back.
Alrighty, so at almost lightning fast speed, you are going to hear, "Yar, batten down the hatches, it's gonna get messy," as I am going to use all of my movement speed to get to, I believe it is, oh, wrong one, that, to get to about here, I think is what it is. And then I'm going to use my action to dash and come up to here, if I can get him there, and just yell, "Look at me, you bilge rat."
Very nice. Anything in hand with your bonus action, or holding on to that? Options are probably limited at this level.
Yeah, just kind of ready my axe, essentially.
Very good. All right, back to Bon John Bovie.
Just gonna angle myself over here, get another good clean shot.
Awesome. Mother.
A less than clean shot.
another hero point?
Need a 5 or better for burning a hero point on that.
Nah. A miss is a miss. Let it go.
Leave it be, he say. All right. Anything else for you? And does anybody know what that sun token is on your character? I forget.
Don't I have somebody did like a medicine thing on me, I think is what that is.
Oh, it was Paracelsus, I believe.
Oh,
Otherwise, I don't know what other status effect it could be.
that sounds about right. Yeah, Paracelsus is unfortunately no longer with the party here, so any effects that he put on would have gone with him. So yeah, we don't even know what it is, unfortunately, but hopefully it was beneficial while it lasted.
I think it was like an alchemy thing to stop them us turning into oranges.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, he had some ideas in that respect, but yeah, unfortunately, he's unable to join us going forward. That's why we got Redbeard here. So, Ozzy, go ahead and step forth. Your turn.
This bitch is finally angry. Gonna move up here and or them, sorry. With booming blades.
Damn that spell. Hate that spell.
I'm just checking, sorry. Yeah,
Oh, good.
it doesn't take the thunder damage straight away, but
Right.
I'll just roll it. I'll just roll it with the attack and add it on if they move.
Okay. Good thing you got the flank there. It's one of
One
our
thunder.
house rules here at Roleplaying Unlimited, the loose flank, as it were. Technically, our guy here also has flank with OP. Ozzy has flank with OP. Redbeard definitely has flank with the guy directly across the diagonal. The only...
Would that
I'm sorry, go ahead.
sorry, would I still have flank here?
You would. The only instance, if we go back to where you were, you do not have flank with this guy from this angle because neither of you are really kind of flush on him. But as long as there's somebody more or less flush on the token, most opposite angles are going to count as a flank. So we'll count the 20 plus the 8 piercing. We got that. Okay, and then if we move, we take 5.
Yeah.
Well, actually, if we move, we take 1 because 4 of that is sneak attack. And 1 of it is thunder damage.
I got unlucky.
Womp womp. He might move just to spite you. Anything else?
Moves a step. I think that's me. Yeah, still nothing to do with the bonus action.
Okay. I think... Oof. Gonna eye the targets around us. We got hit, we got missed. Somebody stepped up, didn't attack. That guy's way the hell over there. We don't see her. She hasn't attacked anyway. This motherfucker is all kinds of bad. Okay, so first attack is on the reinforcements right here. Aha! Natural 1. And let's try a little... Yes, indeed. Just a heads up here for anybody that wants to do some text play on the side. If you use that little macro, the exclamation, CEM, exclamation, and space with any of your text thereafter, it will have that colored backdrop based on the color chosen next to your name at the bottom of the screen. Good way to make those RP moments pop and not get lost in the general text play there. Alright, so first attack is no good. Second attack. I'm going to exit the game here real quick. I'm having a little Roll20 snafu. See if a page reload will do it.
Dad's gone. There's no rules.
Wait, kill it!
Aw.
Woo! Spring break.
Forgot I gotta open up the character sheets again now. Okay, so you're good. You are right there. And your character sheets don't work. Alright, Zombie Kato. We'll try that again on the same target. That's a little better. That's 5 whole points of damage, the bare minimum that we could do. As our buddy here just kind of scoffs and spits in response to that. And then our other attack, we are going to turn towards Ozzy.
Bring it.
Wonderful, the shortcut is working, the page reload worked. Oh boy, a 13 to hit!
Oh, it doesn't hit.
Wow, I almost hit. Your AC is a 14, holy moly. Okay,
The baby.
so Isano will take his turn now. Well, shit, even with a flank bonus, that's not getting through. That will definitely get through. Woo! 15, 22, 30 points of damage. Goodness gracious, bodacious. Okay. And then we will call it a day with that and pass the torch over to Celestiana's turn.
Hello.
Howdy.
I can't see Ozzy's anything.
You can't see his health bar?
Yeah.
Is your mic working?
Yeah, you need
Yeah.
probably a page reload would help that.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's been happening a bit with Roll20 lately, where sometimes it's usually your own health bar that you can't see inexplicably, but it's been happening a lot, even on my side where I can't see people's health bars, so I have to do a page reload.
No, I was asking if her mic was working because I couldn't hear her say anything.
Yeah, her mic's working, but she was coming in a little soft there for a second.
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm a quiet thinker. I'm kind of just hanging out in the background here.
Cool.
Checking out how things are going. I'm just gonna scooch around this way a little bit and continue to just keep an eye out. And then my turn. I'm good.
All right. That's over to Marcus then. 1 round of rage gone. Now 9 remaining.
Time to kick some ass.
Oh, wow. That will indeed hit. We will take that. Ouch.
I just realized I could have done a reckless attack. Darn it. I'll do it next turn.
You've got flank anyway.
If he's still alive.
Heard. Yeah, if you got the flank advantage, no sense going reckless and exposing yourself unless you just really want to go all out like that.
I just wanted to do it, just be like, I'm just. But anyways, I'll end my turn.
Okay, Brandon, back to you.
All right, I'm just gonna stay where I am, but I'm gonna use my steady aim ability,
Nice. Advantage on
which
the
should.
attack.
Yep, and I'm just gonna use my short bow again.
Fantastic. Nice. Solid strike right there. This guy is getting chipped away despite the samurai armor. You guys are just finding all of the holes in the openings.
And that'll be it for my turn.
Okay. Rick pops around the corner and kind of looks over at Balaren a bit jealously. At least he's hitting. I ain't doing shit. And we will continue the trend of not doing shit. And back around the corner. Opie Trev is in flank position. So, damn. Short by 1 on that first attack roll there. Lilith is doing what she's been doing. Just checking out what's going on. I think Balaren thinks that he hears her go, at one point, but in response to what, or what the intent is, who knows? Redbeard, that's back to your turn, though.
So I'm just gonna hit this guy with my great axe.
Beautiful. Flank advantage, of course. Oh, wow. For once, the armor holds up. 12 is a far cry from 18.
Yeah, I'll get him next time.
Alrighty. Well, back to John Bovey here.
What was the ruling on moving through a teammate? It's just difficult terrain, right?
Correct.
Very cool. Gonna slide on over here so we can bully circle this dude and give him a whack with the axe.
Excellent.
Really glad you said with the axe.
Oh man, even with the flank, we got a 12. Same thing as the previous axe attack right there, just bouncing off of this this sturdy samurai armor.
I hatch and surge and do. Oh wait, we haven't rested since, or we haven't gotten a short rest in since. I don't know.
We
Do I have
have
action?
not.
Okay, I probably used my action surge already. Never mind. Just kidding.
All right.
I think we short rested before this because got arcane recovery.
Okay.
I could have sworn it was before we went up to see Lilith.
Go ahead then.
Then I action surge and do it again.
All right. Shiza.
Whack.
Womp womp. All right, that's Ozzy's turn then.
I must stab this person. Boom and play the game just in case. No.
Well, that will certainly hit. All right.
Chippeweed.
Steady, steady. Nope, I'm gonna get another turn here though. And well, shit. Not seeing some of our chat roll. Oh, there it is. Okay. So yeah, you did. All right, we're gonna do first attack against Marcus here. Oh, 19 to hit. 8 slashing. Not counting for your resistances, of course, in rage. We'll send one of those attacks over at Ozzy.
So that's like 4 damage to me then?
Yes, sir. 12 slashing after hitting a 17 AC over there on Ozzy. And then final attack towards our NPC friend there. I think we have to do the fighting spirit again. Get a few temp hit points, turn that into a natural 20. 18. 6. Yes, we'll take that. Okay, and then action surge. We'll do 3 more attacks with the zombie. I think let's start with Ozzy, see if we can drop one of these guys that's hammering down on us. That's not gonna hit. But let's try it again. I think that hits exactly.
It hits you.
Yep, still leaves you with 2 hit points though. And after Marcus resisted some of that, we're gonna turn our attention towards the guy who's dealing a little bit more consistent heavy output here. Of course, he's got a health bar like a fucking elephant here. Oh, damn!
Wait, wait, did I get hit again?
You did not. The zombie was contemplating it, but instead chose to natural 20 this guy. And that will turn it over to his response. And yeah, we only have the one target. Holy longsword. Thank you, Redbeard, for the flank bonus. And thank you again, Redbeard, for the flank bonus. Neither of those would have hit otherwise. Also, John Bovey there with the loose flank, either or. For 10, 22, 25 points of ouch. Celestiana is up next.
Oh my, oh my. Do, do, do. Oh boy, you guys. I still can't see Ozzy so far.
Maybe now because he only has 2 hit points left. If you see this tiny little sliver of green right here, that's his health bar.
Oh. Okay. Well then, I guess let me help you out. I'll cast Healing Word again. That's kind of what I'm gonna try doing.
I do have regen if you have another idea.
Oh, okay.
Correct, yeah, he does have the epic supporter regeneration boost right there, but even still, under the proper circumstances, we could kick his ass.
Alright, well then I'll just... I don't really have any other ideas, you know, right in front of him.
I don't know why, but for some reason, Ozzy's is the only health bar I can't see. Everyone else's health bar I can see. Well, Lilith and Ozzy's are the only ones whose health bars I can't see.
Same.
I'm hiding my heart.
You're not the only one.
Very
Plot twist,
strange.
I have a million hit points.
Oh yeah, preferences
Well,
were not set. There we go.
I don't have any other ideas. I'm gonna continue to watch from a distance.
Okay.
Go guys, go!
Marcus, over to your turn.
You know what? I'm gonna beat this bitch with some style.
Woo. That'll get through. Take that.
Hit him right in his undead jaw.
Clock.
And then I'll end my turn.
Okay, and then Mr. Shadowblade is next.
I think what I'm going to do is use my cunning action to use a dash as my bonus action and move myself right there. And then I'm going to attack him with my short sword.
Okay. You didn't go over the central area by chance, did you? That's a wide open pit going all the way back to the first level.
I don't think I did.
Gotcha.
I think I just went straight on down and to the right.
Fantastic. Well, damn, that attack sucks.
Yeah. Gotta save on my arrows somehow. But that's all I can do from now.
Okay. Rick is going to draw an aim on Beleren and see if we have better luck this time. I kid, of course. I couldn't hit anybody even if I tried my damnedest. We're just going to go back over here and make a sandwich.
You hit Redbeard in the knee.
Can you make me one too?
Sure. Might as frickin' well. Alright, Opie Trev with the flank. Nice. Not as nice, okay. We will plus... Nice! 17 damage right there. One more solid hit ought to do it on this thing. As Lilith finally decides to step in and snatch the victory from all of you. No, she has nothing to contribute. Redbeard, it's over to your turn.
Goddamn Goku!
Well,
She
we'll see if this
secretly has
hitter
psychic
actually hits.
abilities. She's an illithid in disguise.
Oh, damn! That is going to hit. That is exactly how many hit points we have left. However, as we have come to expect with these undead, they have the undead fortitude for zombies. So I need to beat a con save of 5 plus the damage taken. And if I do, I remain at 1 hit point. Con save 16. I got 22. So we are going to stay here with 1 hit point. You've now got this thing up against the ropes. Any hit could do it, but this thing's got a pretty good resilience even at this point. Why won't you die? Use the bazooka!
I'm so glad you got that.
Oh, I love that frickin' scene. All right, it's John Bovey's turn up here next then, unless Redbeard wanted to move, possibly provoking an attack of opportunity.
He's gonna stand right here and just yeah.
Bitchin'.
Going for the.
All right. Hey, there you go. All right, once again, I need to beat a DC 16 saving throw. And on the second one, we did not. So, we were halfway there. We were living on a prayer. We didn't take your hand, I swear. And the turn order is over. Living on a prayer.
Yay!
Da, 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 da.
Success!
Little pig, let me in.
Can I loot the body?
Absolute.
Yeah. Let's have a look.
Ooh, that reminds me. I'm going to bring... Did I do this or did I not? I'm going to guess I did not. Okay, yeah. Give me 1 second. I'm going to back out of the page here. I have these treasure card decks that I'd like to use for random treasure drops here instead of trying to improv stuff. It'll give us probably a...
He secretly has the deck of many things.
Oh man, that's so funny that you mentioned that.
I draw the dragon card. Now everyone has to fight a dragon. Huh?
So firstly, when it comes to the deck of many things, the Facebook page where you found me there, Josh, if you're enjoying your experience and are so kind as to post a review on our page, you get to draw a red card from the deck of many things. So only the good things. Secondly, on our Twitch stream here, we have a 25,000 channel points, or as we call them, Beskar bucks, redemption option to where you can bring in the deck of many things to the campaign. And you can only do this once per campaign table, so if one player does it, it locks it out for the rest of the players because the deck is already at the table. A few years ago, one of our friends saved up enough Beskars to bring it in, and he drew the first card, and it was the Void card. So there goes his character. Just this past Sunday morning, we had another character save up the Beskars to bring in the deck of many things. And the very first card he drew, wouldn't you know it, the Void card.
For a second, I thought you were about to say the card that summons death to the fight.
Oh man, that used to be such a good card in previous editions. In 5e, he's kind of a pushover. Although we did have an epic one with it last year at the Friday night table, because they opened the deck in the middle of a busy tavern of mercenaries, and they brought in death, and all the rest of the mercenaries didn't realize the mechanics, so they all tried attacking it, and each got their own personal death. So there were like 15 different deaths in the tavern, and then the city guard were called to respond, so they started attacking and bringing more deaths. It was one of the better ones we had.
That sounds awesome.
Usually it's one player who summons it in the middle of a party, and everybody's like, don't attack, don't attack! And then that one player just owns it.
That sounds
best time
freaking
to-
hilarious.
The best time to use the deck of many things in a populated area.
Oh, absolute. Yes, that was quite hilarious there, Kyrios. Alright. Oh my god, that's fantastic. Okay, let's have each of you roll me a die 12, please. You can, of course, do that from the die roller on the left side, or you can type the /R space dice combination right there, and any dice that you want will appear as shown. Oh, very nice. Okay.
Hey, HP, do you think maybe at some point you could put in the command for typing in the highlighted text for chat roleplay thing in the Roll20 features handout thing in the journal, because I really don't like having to ask you over and over again, and I think that might get annoying after a while because they keep forgetting.
I think it is in there. Yeah, it's in the second paragraph where it says use /E followed by your text, blah blah blah, and then it says alternatively you can use the exclamation CEM.
Oh, I just didn't see it. My bad. I'm sorry.
No problem, no problem. Alright, so up here around the corner, we're going to need to bring in a little illustration to represent this. There we go. Holy jeez! That is a giant frickin' bag. That's like
Only good things.
That's like Triple H's Heward's handy haversack, like the fucking 6 times X. Alright, so there is a bag over here around the corner, which will definitely warrant some exploration, and that's going to contain a fair amount of our treasure right here. So first and foremost, this backpack is loaded down with hundreds and hundreds of copper coins. 747 of them, to be precise. Additionally, there is a torrid romance novel. Of course, this is written in Japanese, so we're more relying on the illustrations or comprehend languages if we have access to such. It is a woodblock prince of maidens and lords walking together, talking, and most shockingly holding hands without a chaperone.
That's so scandalous.
It really is.
My God!
They need to be burned at the stake.
Oh, absolute. There is a finely penned piece of religious text curled inside a hollow holly branch carved with symbols There is a cleric cantrip spell scroll and a druid cantrip spell scroll. I will assign those here shortly. And perhaps, I'm going to type this out before I say it, otherwise I'm likely to trip over myself.
Quick question. Is anyone able to learn the cantrip regardless of class, or do they have to be the class in order to learn the cantrip?
They do have to be the class.
Understood.
So if Terry or
So-
Brad are still watching here in Streamland, you're going to recognize that item right there. That's something that we had appear randomly at the Tuesday table last year. And this is when the party had virtually no wealth to speak of. So a densely packed bundle of tea leaves worth 30 gold pieces was kind of a fortune to them at that level. And the barbarian promptly took it and ate it.
I'll take the tea leaves.
I'd like to take the cleric scroll. I know I can't use it, but my character was I was friends with a cleric once, and it has so seeing cleric memorabilia kind of has some sentimental value to me.
But why is the rum gone?
Plus, I may want to multi-class into cleric, so who knows? If that's okay with everyone else.
I don't know. I'm hearing a lot of protests.
No argument from me.
Okay, then.
I'm just in it for the money.
Alright, our cleric spell scroll is known as Hobble. A bonus action to cast, 30 feet within range. A broken rabbit's foot is the component. You create an ethereal trap in the space of a creature you can see within range. The target must succeed on a dex saving throw, or its speed is halved until the end of its next turn. The Druid spell scroll. Coincidentally enough, this spell, Hobble, is also on the Druid spell list. So somebody can, if they are a Druid, make use of this spell. And alternatively, this spell, while being assigned to the Cleric spot, this spell, while being assigned to the Druid spot, can be used by a Cleric, also known as Caustic Touch. Takes your action, no material component. Your hand sweats profusely, becomes coated in a film of caustic slime. Make a melee spell attack. If you hit, they take acid damage. If the target was concentrating on a spell, it has disadvantage on the concentration spell, or on the concentration check.
That sounds fun.
Okay, I just thought of something hilarious. The fact that you said I need a broken rabbit's foot to use Hobble. Would that mean that as a Harangon,
In case of emergencies, we could use
breaking
your
my own
feet.
foot?
I mean, could potentially dislocating the ankle count?
Yes, and then we'll just use lesser restoration, dude. You'll be fine.
I'm gonna scoop up.
I just throw my mace onto my own foot.
I'm gonna scoop up that sack of pennies. I'll use them for something later.
It'll be like that
Absolutely.
scene from the first Saw movie where they saw their own leg
Oh,
off.
God.
I can't do that, Patrick. Why not? Because I already cut off my own arms.
Merely a flesh wound. I can still bite you. Oh, so Balearin's got the tea leaves. Who is it that grabbed the 700 gold in copper coins? Or I'm sorry,
John Bovey.
I'm sorry, not the 700 gold, but the 700 copper coins. So
John Bovey.
beautiful. John Bovey's got that. Go ahead, add to your inventory. And then we have the scandalous romance novel. I can tell somebody's just itching to add that to their sheet. Otherwise, its approximate worth might be like 10 gold pieces. Perhaps more to the right collector.
Kakashi?
I offer it to this guy.
What are you offering him?
I offer it to the. I offer it. I offer the romance novel to the Daimyo.
He looks at it and his eyes grow scandalous and he pockets it.
My man.
Did anybody take the Druid spell scroll?
May I?
Caustic touch for Celestiana. Very cool.
Freaking whip out an acidic slap to the face. Ah, it burns!
Lilith steps up to investigate the body of the slain here.
Just to clarify, that didn't level us up, right?
It did not.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Oh, good. We do also have the katana of the Daimyo, which is essentially a longsword. And there's likewise, it's a bit battered, but a very usable set of plate armor, or samurai armor, if anybody is interested in such.
I need something a little bit lighter than plate.
Half
You
plate.
can take it to maybe sell it.
Yeah,
If nobody else wants it, I'll take it to sell.
Stuff it in the bag with all the pennies. It is a pretty heavy piece of equipment, so that's one thing that we definitely start tracking as you drag equipment onto your character sheet. It will track the weight of such.
If anyone wants my anti-zombie dagger, I'll take the katana in replacement.
Ooh.
I'll take the anti-zombie dagger. I can replace it with my dagger.
All right, cool. That was Balerin, right?
Yippers.
I'll give my zombie dagger to Balerin and take the katana.
Very cool. Alright, so let's at this point have everyone roll a dexterity saving throw. And also, while I'm thinking of it, if you're familiar with the compendium and the drag and drop feature, it's the 3 books there above our chat log. If you have your character sheet open on one side and the compendium open, you can search up any item or spell and just simply drag drop it onto your character sheet. Makes adding things very, very simple. But one thing to note in that respect is because we do now have the 2024 Player's Handbook in our shared compendium, do not use those items or those spells to drag onto your character sheet because we're not using that character sheet. We're still using the 2014, and it's going to be an incompatibility issue.
Quick question: How do I get rid of an attack thing in my attack things? I need to get rid of the orange slicer in my attack.
There should be like a gear at the bottom of all of that, and if you click it, you can just click like the little red thing off to the right to delete a specific item.
What red thing?
Okay, so not that, but this this padlock. I'm sorry, yeah, the padlock here at the bottom. And then click the red hashtag next to the item that you want to delete, and then click the padlock again to lock all your items.
There we go. Thank you.
Absolute.
Question: has it been a minute?
It has been a minute, yes, between all of the looting and what have you. Okay, so dexterity saving throws are very good, and then just not as very good thereafter from everybody else here, pretty much. I guess I'll check for the NPCs to see how we land. Oh, alright. Well, for once, Rick got the best, but it's still not very good. Okay. So if you are Redbeard for the first time in perhaps a long time, You are the tallest person in the room, by virtue only of the fact that everybody else failed their dexterity saving throw and are now prone on the ground here before you. If you are Belerian, Lilith, or Daimyo Isano, you have almost fallen dangerously close to just tumbling off of that railing and then falling off of the pagoda itself, a nice 60, 70 feet down to the ground, way the shit down here. All of you are aware of an intense force that has suddenly rocked the area in the form of an earthquake. The walls around you begin crumbling, while we will see the walls themselves. The dynamic lighting is now being removed. So
Real quick, where do I find the katana?
it's just a longsword.
Oh, okay.
So we are all aware of an earthquake that is impacting the area. It has already brought all of us to a prone state, with the exception of one. And a look of alarm comes over the daimyo's face as he uses half his movement to get back to his feet. And it looks like he is going to tear ass off the side of the building and go down here the same way he came up. And while none of you speak his language, he does say in Japanese, "Follow me to safety!"
I understand. I follow.
And if you are insanely acrobatic, navigating the exterior here will be just as easy as he makes it look. If you are not comfortable with potentially taking a lot of d6s of damage on the results of a failed acrobatics check, maybe don't go down the same path.
I'll follow.
All right, let's check.
I'm
those.
following.
Let's check those acrobatics rolls. Bond got it right. Everybody said it's about to be ugly here. Oh my god.
I'll
Mark
put
is
on
about
inspiration.
to get that broken rabbit's foot right quick.
Can I burn 3 inspirations to give Valerian, Valerian Marcus and myself?
I think you better, otherwise fucking John Bovey's gonna be running down the center of the pagoda and just hearing from everybody as they're falling off the side.
Running down the stairs. God damn it! I hate this fucking place. And then splat, 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 splat.
My leg!
Actually, I have a question. I do have some rope. Would I be able to use that to, like, kind of, like, lower ourselves down? It's hempen rope, though. I don't know if that makes a difference.
Definitely, that would give you advantage on the acrobatics check.
Okay, I'll just go ahead and use that. Could I use the 26 that I got, or no?
Absolutely.
No, I burned a... Well,
Right. Paul does have a handful of inspirations here that are going to expire at the end of this month and then reset on the 1st, so he's kind of burning through some of those as well, if we want to make use of those.
yeah. I will also burn a hero point to give Celestiana a D8.
Give her a D8, okay. Well, let's hope it's a good roll. Either of you are welcome to roll those in these situations. The spender or the recipient.
How shall we?
Marcus is like, I'm still raging. I can just belly flop off this thing and I'll take half the impact damage.
17.
Wait,
First list now.
if I'm still raging, like when I gave my
No. Okay, a 5
you
is
take it.
a 5 is going to meet the target. So for all of us who have gone down the exterior, that is it's a pretty handy shortcut, although it's a very terrifying one for the few seconds that it lasts. The NPCs go and join John Bovey taking the longer route through the interior of the pagoda. But eventually we do all reconvene outside. Let me change the map to the ground level. Map is probably going to go dark for one or more of you, depending on token locations. Redbeard will definitely not be on this map until I bring you in. There we go. There's Rick, there's Opie, Paracelsus, unfortunately not here. Hidemori is not here tonight.
I think I landed pretty well.
Turned out pretty all right with those rolls, absolutely.
Thank God for
22.
rope.
Whew.
Rabbits always land on their feet. Or was that dogs?
Something.
Maybe
Cats.
fish? Wait.
So this is definitely not a location that we're going to want to hang out here for any extended amount of time, and our NPC is trying to hustle us out of here as quickly as possible. Technically we're not inside the structure, but because some of us did use the stairs to go down, that will bring us to this location. Is anybody's token not on the map right here? Is it Celestiana who we're missing?
Yeah, mine's all dark.
Gotcha. There we go.
Hello.
Hey, so welcome back. I think that's your level 1 token, though, looking at the hit point value. But you should be able to change that as needed. Not necessarily important since we're outside of combat here, but yes, let's hustle off this map all the way to the south as quickly as we can, and when we return after our halftime break here, we will be in an entirely different location altogether. Thank you so much for hanging out with us here on Thursday night, friends, with Role Playing Unlimited. We will catch you in about 10 minutes or so, friends. Are you with us?
Don't worry, guys. This orange dude broke my fall.
Whoop, whoop.
Ow.
How many resources did you guys burn running down the outside of this castle?
I burned 3 inspos and a hero point.
Brutal. Should have just
I
taken
just
the
shoot-
stairs.
I just used up a rope. That's all I used.
You know, during the fight against the zombie samurai, I was so tempted to try and use my jump action to just like my rabbit hop feature to just like try and leap across the gap, even though I know it wouldn't have gotten me over it because I can only jump 10 feet at the moment, and I would have just fallen into the freaking abyss. I still would have done. I was tempted to do it just to prove how much of an idiot my character actually is.
You might not.
Marcus is the big dumb, for sure.
So, since I know
Marcus
you're
is the
streaming,
kind-
what's the rule on swearing?
What?
I know he's streaming, so I'm just trying to figure out what's the rule on swearing.
I haven't been yelled at yet, so I think as long as you're just not, like crazy vulgar, it's probably fine.
Look, if you're a pirate, you can swear as much as you want.
See,
Yeah,
that's what I
I
figured, but
I swear.
I also know some people with streams, they don't like the swearing, and that's one of the reasons I've been pretty quiet.
Yeah, no worries, you're good.
Yeah,
I
I
understand
said,
that completely.
like I said, I haven't been yelled at yet, so it's probably all right.
I figure if HP has a problem with it, he'll let me know, at which point I will be sure to censor myself.
Fair enough, fair enough.
I'll be right back.
My mouth still hurts from lunchtime. I remember when I was eating lunch today, I freaking bit my cheek so damn hard that I was tasting blood for a couple of minutes.
Just because we're
Oh,
playing
sorry.
undead doesn't mean you gotta eat yourself.
No! It was an accident! I hate it when I do that. When I freaking bite my cheek or something on accident. I hate it when I do that for whatever reason.
Well, then don't do that.
So since I have a Red Bull, does that give me wings in game?
What?
Since I have a Red Bull, can that give me a wings in game?
Ooh, I don't know. I think that's a dad question.
Only temporarily, and as soon as you run out, you fall to your death.
Oh, I love the Icarus gameplay. I'll do it.
I still can't believe like some guys actually sued Red Bull over the fact that Red Bull didn't actually give them wings. Like, dude, it's just a marketing strategy. It's just a marketing thing. Not a, you like if Red Bull actually gave you wings, why the hell would it be sold as a commercial drink? That sounds like something that would be given to like the military for tactical applications or the FBI, not just sold in a convenience store on the shelves.
I can promise you it would not be given to the military.
Dude, the military would so buy that. Just be like, just give your soldiers wings. Boom! Freaking flying super soldiers. You're gonna die.
I DM'd God real quick about the profanity question. He said about what I said. Nothing overly ridiculous, but we swear plenty.
Perfect. And as a member of the armed forces, yeah, we wouldn't get that because we're kind of dumb.
Yeah, we ain't even trusted with toasters in our barracks room, bro.
How about the South Park level of swearing? Does that count?
about the
Use your judgment, my man.
He just started singing the Kyle's mom song.
I'm still new here. I can't do it.
Well,
Cosman's bitch, she's a big fat bitch.
Oh no, what have I done?
Did you just use the F word? Joe?
no, he means fuck. You can't say fucking school, you fucking fatty.
Oh god, HP's
What?
gonna get canceled so bad. Except, I don't know, hopefully not. I don't know.
We're just watching the stream and all of a sudden it's just a big logo that says banned across it.
Oh god.
Bon, are you active still or are you out now?
I've been out. I got out of the Navy in 2019.
You said as the out of the Navy?
Yeah,
What'd you do?
it's a complicated question. I signed up for aircrew, got medically disqualified, so I was a janitor for a little bit. Then I was in security for a little bit, and then I picked up aviation electronics tech, but never got school or training. So I just kind of struggled through that for about a year and a half, and then I got out.
Fair enough. Chip, chip, paint, paint. That's a life of boatswain's mate.
Oh, not boatswain's mate.
Nah, did you not see my little icon thing in Discord?
I hadn't even looked at it, not gonna lie.
You'll enjoy it.
I know it says something be like, what does that say? NM3? HM3? HM3? HM3. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I
This is a
see it now.
Pokemon
That's
joke.
that's pretty good. Don't forget to change your socks.
And drink water.
I don't get the joke. What does the HM for Surf have to do with Vegeta being dead on the ground?
You just gotta know your Navy rates, man. Sorry.
So I'm sorry, I'm not in the Army or the Navy or any of the armed forces. I appreciate those who do dedicate their lives to doing that, though. I appreciate that, but I'm afraid I'm too much of a weenie.
Sucks. Get good. You don't get the memes then.
I would not last I am too
Womp
fat.
womp.
And I'm too fat and soft and too emotionally soft to last a second in the military.
You'd be surprised. There's some people in there who have no business being there either.
You could probably use me as a meat shield. It's very heavy though. Like Marcus, I am very heavy.
Dense is the word.
Both
Turn yourself
mentally,
into a living
both
meteor.
mentally and physically.
Have someone cast fly on you, and then someone use gravity magic to just send you down, hurling down towards an enemy like a meteor, engulf you in flames, explode on impact. But make sure you put shield around you so you don't take any damage.
Or if I die, you can just use catapult on my corpse. I'm technically not alive anymore.
I love catapult. It's one of my favorite spells.
I use catapult to yeet the dead orphan. Huh? We need to use create. We need to find someone who can like cast create water, and then have it cast it inside of someone's chest cavity.
It doesn't work that way.
If only.
Doesn't it only work within like a certain like?
You have to have line of sight. Can you see inside somebody's chest cavity?
We need
With a
to
big
I have
enough
a
hole, I
spell
can.
that can let me use X-ray vision. Sure.
Okay, we need the deck of many things. Draw the wish card, and then wish for X-ray vision.
I mean, that's technically a loophole, right?
I don't know because because you could still see around the wall. Like you can see around a wall, but you still can't you can't
I'm just memeing anyway.
yeah,
I
you
saw-
can't
I remember I
tippity
saw-
boppity and then thing appear.
I remember I saw a freaking funny thing where it was like, I cast create water to demount the paladin. Like, I see what you're going for, but you can't create water that like with enough force to do that. He's like, oh no, that'd be funny, but I'm gonna create it inside the horse's chest cavity. And it just shows like a bloated ass horse like like, oh god, what have you done?
Just turn create water into a glyph and just like cram it down somebody's throat in like a form of like a pill bottle or something.
Like a message in a bottle. Shake it up and then cram it down a horse's throat.
No, it's a genie in a bottle.
Where's my 3 wishes, damn you?
I wish to be a genie.
Well, welcome back, friends. How we doing?
Well, haven't died yet.
There was utter chaos.
Only trying to figure out how to break the spell create water.
Oh,
Put some
goodness.
people into water balloons.
Well, welcome to a nice bit of rest and reprieve. We have some freshly prepared meals, mostly fish and vegetables and rice. We have the company of our friends here, and additionally the man who came to reinforce us in the previous battle. Hey, very, very cool. Leveling up your character with some Beskars there, Terry. Very nice. And after our hasty escape from the pagoda through some rather nasty terrain, it was a pretty touchy like 10-15 minutes there through the worst of the earthquake. And it's a good thing that we got out of that site, because the pagoda seems to have been perhaps ground zero, as that was just completely leveled to rubble. And shortly thereafter, after things calmed down and we managed to find a safe path through the city that would not put us in the path of hundreds of these orange zombies, we made our way to a very fortified compound. This place is like on an island of its own out here in these kind of disconnected feudal communities. And of any place that you have seen during your travels here so far, this one definitely appears to be the most fortified. You had to cross over a pretty sturdy bridge that had a number of guards standing out front. The guards were almost all goblins, you noticed, which was a bit strange, but they were also all garbed in the feudal style. So definite continuation of the coalescence in that respect. But after making your way to this structure, this fortified compound, you were directed to a place where you could get your clothes cleaned, perhaps find a hot bath, get a short rest, and a nice fresh meal prepared for you.
Vaughn is always excited to eat and digs in.
I'll join in eating the food.
Yum yum.
Oh yeah, it is
Redbeard's
quite
been
tasty.
eating.
Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Redbeard's been eating as soon as he sat down.
Very nice. Yeah, it definitely appears to be more about quality than quantity here. And for dessert, they do have some nice fried apples and bananas that are covered in a nice sugary glaze.
Ooh,
And
that
after,
sounds tasty.
absolute. I think I might go try to assemble something like that after the session is over. Just kind of created it on the spot, I think, because I want that.
And this is why I have 2 D&D cookbooks.
Oh, fantastic. That's awesome. And am I understanding correctly, one of our characters does in fact have the ability to communicate in this tongue? Can you post the ability?
I can understand, but I can't talk to them.
Gotcha. Okay. Pretty standard effect there. So, I suppose... After we have stuffed our bellies, gotten a little dessert, he breaks out the warm sake for any who care for an after-dinner refreshment.
I'll take a swig.
Very nice, very nice.
It's not rum, but it's not bad.
We will open the door here, and we're going to take you on a bit of a guided tour of our domicile here, if you would be so kind as to follow along. Yep, this is a 4-story structure. We are on level 3 right now. There is one level above, which he indicates would be his private chambers. Unless invited, you do not go up there. This room
Quick,
right
someone with a high
here.
charisma. Seduce him.
Oh, this is
Yes, sir.
his trophy room, and also where he takes his sake and tea fresh a few times a day.
Would he mind
Trophies.
sharing in some tea? I could really go for some.
He has one of his geishas prepare such. Let me grab one of them real quick. There you are. She arrives to tend to your requests here after the meal has concluded. Preparing tea, additional sake as the Daimyo continues to demonstrate these ornate plates and little statues that are present here. They basically depict his accomplishments in battle, defeating other daimyos, mostly for control of land and territory. And after getting a nice reprieve in here for a few minutes, we will step on out and continue looking around. We have numerous storerooms of defense and weaponry. He opens this door up right here. He unlocks it with a very, very large key that he keeps on his person and invites you all to have a look inside at his smoke bombs, alchemist fire, ninja stars, and crates of supplies as well.
Impressive arsenal.
Yes, we have been prepared for some time. Not for an eventuality such as this, but for preparation nonetheless. And we'll step on around down the hallway over here.
Imagine I'll be back in here to steal something not too long from now.
I imagine if you do, you'll just see the daimyo behind the door, ready to break your fingers.
This
and that's from the
entire
seduction.
This whole area seems to be of the same theme here as he unlocks the next door, opens it up, invites you guys to take a look inside where he has numerous longbows, quivers of arrows, more ninja stars, and crates of arrows and ninja stars besides.
With all these, this ammo, would you mind if I take some? Just to replenish my stock of arrows?
Which seems to mean okay.
I only take 5.
All right. And just a heads up on an additional quality of life thing here at our tables. Unless it's magical ammunition or like firearms, we really don't bother tracking ammunition. We assume that you can kind of fletch your own arrows during rests or recover them between battles and what have you. We'll crack
That's
this
good to know.
door open. And this would appear to be the Master Vault, where we have numerous katanas stashed. A few more bows and arrows, more smoke bombs, more alchemist fire. These pouches and bags here appear to be filled with those dusts of healing. Not potions as we are used to in Forgotten Realms, but rather these are dusts that your characters have to spend a bonus action to snort. Or you can spend your full action to likewise do the same, but you don't have to roll the random dice.
I asked the Daimyo, can I have some smoke bombs? These things look cool.
Perhaps based on the results of our next conversation.
I just pick up the bag.
Okay.
He will stare daggers at anybody who attempts to snatch anything without his permission here.
You come.
Why are you still in there? Get out!
I'm the rogue here, and yeah, I'm the one who's doing the less stealing here.
I wasn't stealing nothing. I was distracted.
I was just looking.
We'll head back to our little dining hall here after all is said and done there.
I'm wearing plate mail, dude. I'm so loud and clanky, like, there's no shot.
Our little goblin friend here who has been just kind of minding her own business in the back, slowly eating her meal. She was also the one who was preparing the bananas and apples for dessert. As you step in, she kind of gazes at each of you curiously. And each of you have the distinct impression that she has a some talent for the arcane, based on some of the component pouches and what have you that you now witness on her person. After we've had the opportunity to look around, the Daimyo asks simply, "Does my place impress you?"
Does the goblin speak Japanese?
She seems to understand him.
I mean, I'll ask her. Can she translate for us?
She does.
Oh, perfect.
Look,
Yeah, it's
I can
very
translate.
beautiful.
I speak Japanese and common. That's right.
Thank you, darling.
And meatwad, apparently.
I was so attracted to her until you broke out the meatwad voice.
Fine, don't touch
She's
the
even
meat
more
bros.
beautiful now.
Where's Fry and Shake when you need them?
Samurai Loafton, what are you smoking?
Frylock, sir. His full name is Frylock.
He
Don't
told
they
you.
French Fry, like as a nickname. I could be wrong.
Are you sure you're not just thinking of Fry from Futurama?
No, I don't think so. I thought that they called him Fry as a nickname, but I could be very wrong on that.
It's been a while since I watched the show, but good
Same,
stuff
I could
nevertheless.
same, I could be wrong.
If my place impresses you, then say so.
Someone's trying to rizz up somebody.
I think this place is awesome.
You think it might be a place you would care to live? Defend?
It has very useful and whole variety of useful tools to have here. So I say yes.
It would
Vaughn is
depend on
very
what
excited
asked of
about
us.
the availability of food and gear and is on board.
Well, until I can find a way to get back home to my village, sure.
Hmm.
Redbeard's happy about the sake. It's not rum, but it's still pretty good.
Sounds good to Celestiana.
Good. We have been in recruitment since these recent changes. We have many loyal guards, many knights who remain from before, many new ones, such as yourselves, as well, who will join. We will show you to your place where you will rest for the night. Tomorrow, we will see your capabilities in training. Perhaps equip you with additional gear. The onslaught of the undead upon this structure in particular has been rampant. Your skills will be put to the test rather frequently.
Aye.
Fantastic.
Azzy will ask them in the nicest way possible about, reward, essentially.
We did just get fed.
Yeah, but
And a
where's the
place to
contract?
stay.
What you mean reward? You want pay, you mean?
Plunder, you say?
Respect is a better currency to me.
Respect cannot be bought, only earned.
That's all I needed to hear.
You fit in well here. I anticipate. Find your place of
Wink
rest, and we will speak again in the morning.
The temptation to go up to his chamber. like a cat, just like, this is my house now.
Redbeard's just gonna stay and keep drinking.
Same.
Yeah, there is no shortage of sake here, apparently. They definitely are prepared for that. And that's going to bring us... hold on to your tokens there for a second as we teleport to... It's about to get pretty dark here for some of you.
Blindness spell.
I have dark vision. I should be able to see.
He's turned on us.
Oh god, he roofied our sake.
Bit of that.
I should have known.
His charming good look. I should have known that they were not good.
Not again.
Again?
Have you guys seen The Hangover? This
Oh,
is
man.
exactly that.
Not in so long.
We wake up and we're on a Skyrim cart heading to be executed.
That's funny. I just found a
Oh,
hilarious...
you're finally awake.
I just found a hilarious meme that I shared to our Facebook page the other day. That it's like somebody took a picture of some snowy mountains from the seat of their plane, and then somebody superimposed all of the Skyrim location icons over it, and it's like, holy crap, where did my pilot take me? And that was somebody's response to it is, oh good, you're awake.
Oh good, you're awake.
Alright, so this is going to be our primary hangout here. If we pan a bit, bear with me here as I kind of jolt your map around in different directions. These are the barracks houses. This one right here is a bit more of a pleasure house. We do have opportunities for dining, as well as some Othello right here. If anybody wants to get in a little board game, there's likewise your training grounds, your training dummies, some extra spare, not weapons worth keeping. You're well aware these are training weapons, so if you find yourself short of a spear or a mace or a bow or something, odds are you can get one put to your requisition. But through the barracks house right here, there is a door that leads to this pathway over here. This pathway would appear to be currently obscured from your line of sight, so let's do this random here. There are 6 of you, and Marcus is number 6. Alright, so for just a moment, I am going to give all of you control over Marcus's character sheet. Only for the purposes of being able to see through his line of sight. So he will be our tour guide here.
Why can I hear voices in my head?
Like Randy Orton. Alright, so yes.
Isn't there a spell that does exactly that?
I think it is. If nothing else, was it Dissonant Whispers? So this will lead us out to the front courtyard area, where we have a number of loyal defenders. These are the ones who actually have remained through the coalescence of time and space. And panning out here a bit more, you can just kind of get a picture of just how massive this structure is. And then heading further south, we do see... Interesting. Oh, I think it's just his line of sight, but that's probably for the best. Right through these 2 guard towers here will be a bridge that leads to a entirely different section across the river where we have other guards stationed for our protection. You've got to imagine your characters will likewise be placed there at some point. But heading back inside here, if we follow the path all the way up, notice that these stairs just keep ascending to the point where you're like a full like 80 to 100 feet higher by the time you reach the top. This dead end here will finally lead into the house where we just were. This massive structure over here to the left represents the Daimyo's castle. So it is a far stretch from where our characters will be spending most of their time here, as we foresee. And with that being complete, let me turn over Marcus's character sheet back to just him, and we will do that. Alright, Marcus's character sheet in your sole control. So we are here. We have the opportunity to get our characters a long rest at last.
Yes, please.
Finally.
I would really love a long rest.
When's the last time you guys had spell slots? Damn.
It has been a while. Alright, so we will have our opportunity here. There's no opportunity or no chance of random encounter. You guys will get your long rest, no problem. So go ahead, click that button on your character sheet. Should be off to the right side, I believe, of your the core section. It might need to be something that is enabled, but yeah, I think for most of you that button for the short rest and the long rest should be there. That will get us prepared for the next day's activities, where after rolling some dice, we will... Oh, guess I only have to roll one. Okay. Alright, let's get some example attacks and example spell attacks from each of your characters here, as if you were trying to impress your new employers. Let's see what you can do against these training dummies and these targets.
Would skill checks also impress them?
Quite possibly. Nice, nice. Some of their sergeants and veterans appear to be perhaps Dwergar, if you had to guess. Not usually encountered in the surface realms.
Hey, Duergar.
Yes, sir. Yeah, at least like 3 of them by the looks of them. And then, of course, our guards right here are the goblins that we were talking about.
Bond's gonna pick up one of these little training nada looking things and have a couple whacks at a training dummy with it.
Very cool. I like it.
Redbeard's gonna kind of stumble over to one of the training dummies and just whack it.
Awesome.
I'm attacking one of the training dummies just right over here. I believe that's one anyway.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're pretty prevalent around here. This is our missing player character this week. Jay travels like the world for his job, so he is unfortunately frequently absent, but he is also one of our greatest friends and biggest supporters here at Role Playing Unlimited, so he's definitely got his seat locked for him, and when he is in play and present, he has a presence about him, so you won't forget his character when he does come back, hopefully next session. Hey, you hush down there in the Twitch chat right there. That's a need to know information. All right. Feel free to take multiple attacks too. Like, this isn't just one round. Like, this is kind of representing a day worth of stuff right here. So if your first attack is lackluster, like, we're kind of taking a general average.
Imagine like Marcus, like when he rolled a 9 for his nunchucks, he just like hit himself in the knee or something, like ow.
My short swords are doing some work on this dummy though.
Same with my great axe.
I'm stealthy as fuck.
Where were these rolls when we were fighting the boss?
Right?
Was the katana one-handed or two-handed?
It's a longsword, so it can be used either way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you drag and drop the longsword to your inventory, it'll give you 2 options, just like a battle axe, one-handed or two-handed.
That's why I got both. Oh god.
Oh shit.
What did I do? What did I do with that longsword?
Oh, you cut your own head off.
Did it fly out of my hands and stab one of the other guys?
Yeah, exactly. This guy comes over here to try to give you some pointers and
I swear to God, if you aggro everybody here because of your mistake, I'm leaving. I'm
And this
gonna
is why we
stealth my
can't
way
have
out
nice
of here.
things.
You're on your own.
I don't know that guy. I'm on my way out.
Great, now I gotta roll initiative. I bet. Oh fuck.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
No, in all seriousness, yeah, they're competent enough to not place themselves in the line of fire here. The occasional training injury will occur and is expected as part of the job. Each of you are likely to probably take a couple points of damage each day, just as it's been a while since you've been in these kinds of rigorous training conditions. But at the same time, you have a fresh breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and tea and sake. And after a few days of this kind of training, we are also looking at a 4. Good lord. Yeah, decent results for most of you here. Looks good.
They will most likely make me a ninja.
How did Azzy die?
Raiders, help! It's just how stealth they
We're
are.
training. Did he just have an accident somehow?
An unfortunate
I
training
tried to-
accident.
I freaking tried to use the longsword two-handed and one-handed, and both times I got a nat 1. What the hell?
All you did was just commit seppuku.
Put the katana down, you wannabe weeb. Stick with what you know.
A weeb is already a wannabe in of itself. So I'm a wannabe of
Aw.
a wannabe.
So we're going to provide each of your characters with 100 silver coins at the end of a few days of employment here, in addition to your room and board. There's really no opportunity for mercantile. This is a pretty sturdy and supplied structure, but they don't really have any opportunity for bartering, so the coins are really just kind of a novelty and a potential for a future that we all are largely hoping will exist, i.e. bartering.
Hey, Azzy, you know there's a way to whisper that to DM, right? So that I don't see that?
It was for training. It was
I'm not gonna do
genuine for
anything
training.
about it because my character obviously wouldn't notice, but still.
Yeah, my stealth is too high. You would never catch me.
I had so much fun
Nah,
with
he
that.
would take it out of your pocket and give it
See
back.
that.
Wants to get his hands on a smoke bomb. Quartermaster. Okay. And just as quickly, we're about to find an opportunity for bartering here because, yeah, the quartermaster likes coin and has the opportunity to distribute equipment as he sees fit.
Would
Very
he
cool.
like to give me some gold for the bundle of tea leaves I have?
He seems hesitant to part with coin, but very eager to receive it. At the same time, when it comes to bartering for items for sale, he seems to be more in the spirit of trade. So, if you're looking for smoke bombs, I can give you one of them for that bundle.
How about a fat sack of coin and I drop the
I think I'll go ahead and
737
actually take him up on that
the
offer.
table.
But I asked for 2 instead of 1.
Oh, let's try a persuasion check on that. And who's dropping? John Bovey's dropping all the silver here, or the copper.
The-
I'm sorry.
the big sack copper.
Oh my god!
So I just sort of rolled in that 20 on that persuasion.
I see that. Wow. Whew. Okay, yeah, we'll do 2 smoke bombs. That sounds reasonable. It's better be some damn good tea though.
Sweet.
How much would a greater healing potion be to these people?
As far as value,
Yeah, like would I be able to get armor and some smoke bombs?
quite possibly. You're thinking if standard rates would apply, a greater healing potion might run between like 100, 150 gold.
Yeah.
How much does a
Okay.
smoke bomb actually cost?
He would be happy to take 75 silver for a smoke bomb.
Are leathers available?
So that's like 737 copper. We're good.
Since we're paying attention to the equipment weight, how much weight does a smoke bomb typically are?
Less than a pound. I would say like 0.3.
Sounds good.
Leather armor we would have available. Also, studded leather armor is a possible addition. Something like that. If your character doesn't have any armor at all, they're not even going to charge you for that. They'll equip you with some leather or studded.
Okay. I'll take whichever one's better.
The studded would be better. It's a matter of whether your character can use it or not.
If it has metal, probably not.
Yeah, studded typically does, I believe.
He has studded leather?
He does.
Plain leather it is.
That's still considered to be like a sort of medium, right? Regardless?
It's
Is it medium or light?
Or light?
It's light armor. That's what I was going to trade the greater potion for.
Sure.
That maybe 5 smoke bombs and then like kunai and shit like that.
All right. Yeah, the limit of bombs I can part with per character is 2. So that would be
You
1
too.
gold, and like 5 silver, or 1 gold. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
So
I'll
is someone
give-
taking the studded leather armor?
Yeah, I'm going to take a set.
All right.
Yeah, they'll hook
my
you up with
character-
those for free.
Well, hold on. Before you spend a bunch of money on that, I think I have armor that you can just have.
Exactly. And that's the thing. Same thing here with leather and studded. There's no need to pay for any of that, because if you're working for them, they want to make sure you've got some kind of defense.
I had picked up some of that samurai armor from earlier on, which I was gonna throw on when we had a chance to rest. If you want, I have chainmail that you can use. Unless you're
I
really
won't
going
be
for
able to use
medium armor.
Since I'm a rogue, I think I can only wear. Is medium part of my thing? I forget.
Oh, I think you got to be a certain kind of rogue to get medium armor.
All right, then it might only be light armor I need.
Yeah, never mind.
light armor. I was looking in the wrong spot, but yeah, light armor.
And
Okay,
yes,
my
the
character-
a little bit able to use medium.
Sorry, my character wouldn't know this, but because he's not good with math. But according to my math, if one smoke bomb costs 75 gold, and I give him 2 gold, or no, 75 silver. Excuse me. Jeez, that'd be an expensive smoke bomb.
exactly.
if it-
My math was off.
If one bomb costs 75 silver, and I give him 2 gold, he would then owe me 50. He would then owe me 50 silver for 2 bombs.
If you want, I can give you one of my smoke bombs. I did get 2.
Well, see, here's where my math is off. They're technically not supposed to
Now
cost.
I'm willing to spend 2 gold for a couple of bombs.
Yeah, 2 gold should be the equivalent of 2 bombs, and he would owe you 5 silver. Because every 10 silver is a gold. It's basically like pennies, dimes, and dollars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was off on my math when I said 75 silver. What I meant to say was 7 silver, 5 copper. So
Oh,
75 cents for a smoke bomb, essentially. If a gold piece is $1, 75 cents is a smoke bomb, and you can buy 2 of them.
okay.
Because your characters each basically just got paid $10 for a few days of work here. So yeah, they're not going to charge you like $8 for one smoke bomb. But yeah, anybody who wants to barter or buy smoke bombs in that currency are welcome to do so. If you do not have at least leather or studded leather, they will equip you as such. Likewise, if you are a fighter type and you do not have at least chainmail, they will equip you with that. As far as the potion of greater healing, okay, let me do some math here. Okay. Heck yeah. Yeah, should be a straight 18 AC with that that plate.
What? So with the roll 20, you mentioned dragging and dropping stuff onto your sheet. Where do I pull that stuff from?
Above the chat log, there's those 3 books right there. If you click on that, that is the compendium.
I got it. I see. Very cool.
Yes, indeed.
And then what's my chainmail worth? Or will they just give me gear?
Yeah, chainmail is pretty expensive to sell. Like typically, you'd be able to get like 30-something gold out of it, which seems to be more than they have on hand, and also more than they have to potentially barter with, unless you just want like a shitload of sake.
I'll accept an IOU for now.
Okay. Yeah, they can definitely repurpose that chainmail for somebody else's use, or potentially make some barding out of it if we get some steeds back in our stables here. That seems to be an objective for the militia here in the coming days ahead. But if that is all on the bartering front, then we will get to our first encounter. Very good, very good. Yep, we'll have some downtime as well. Our first time for really any of our tables here where we actually have a span of days passing. This is the first opportunity that we've had at any table for that. So overcoming that language barrier, we will have a nice leg up on that respect. I'm gonna group your characters together and get you all out here onto the path. And just hang steady right there for a moment, if you would, please. Utimus. Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun shit.
I don't like the way you said that.
Oh man, I should have said it more deviously and maniacal, if I'm being honest.
I don't like where this is going.
Damn it, Bobby. I sell propane
Hit it,
and
boss.
propane accessories.
It's just literally propane ready to explode.
I was trying to reference JonTron, not Hank Hill.
Well, Hank Hill's where we went.
Fair enough.
Almost there. Yeah, response time is working a lot better here with the new GPU, new PSU, new RAM.
And I have 25,000 best car.
Oh, damn. Yeah, those best cars stack up quick if you even just do so much as lurk on some of these streams. Like we had Kimberly who joined our community like 2 months ago, and she already had a tier 1 subscription with the Prime. And if you got Amazon Prime, you get a free subscription. With that, in like 2 months, got enough Beskar to buy a level up. Seen other people do it also with the Prime. Sometimes even with free, they don't even do the Prime. They just lurk and watch and get channel points, and there you go. Or save up a little longer and get a deck of many things.
Yeah, that's the temptation to just blow it all on the deck.
You know it was even more tragic. I forgot with the deck on Sunday is the characters were really kind of stuck in a shit situation. Like they had at least 50 zombies on the map with them, and they were getting pinched in pretty quick. So one of the characters was like, okay, well, I bought the deck of many things, and I did the review and got the red card, and my red card is the Vizier. So he did something very clever. He used his Vizier to take a chance at the deck of many things to see how many cards he would need to draw before he got the Moon card, which would give him wish spells. I was like, that's pretty freaking cool. So I'm like, all right, well, I have to do a little work here with the deck. I have to draw the card, and then I have to shuffle it back into the deck, and then draw a new card. And after I did the first shuffle, I saw that the very first card was the Void card. I'm like, well, how do I answer this as the Vizier? And the answer turned out to be that there's no combination that will give you the card you seek in 7 draws, because he wanted 7 cards. And unfortunately, he decided anyway. He's like, well, there's still going to be some good cards in there anyway, so I'll take the chance and draw. And he got voided.
Gambler's fallacy.
All right, let's have each of you take your tokens on down to the south, and hopefully everything doesn't start lagging here. I don't think it will, though, with these upgrades in place. So yeah, let's put it to the test. Yeah, a little bit of a stutter between some of your movement here, but that might just be the size of the map as well. Overall, working pretty good. So there are horns blaring further from the south, and the guards and knights that are present here in the first courtyard are both getting in a state of defense behind our little fortifications here, and some of
I
them.
just realized, where's Redbeard?
He is still up there in the north. Has not started heading south with us just yet.
Sorry, I just noticed that. I thought that was important.
Show. Yeah, come on and join us.
Somebody's got to keep an eye on it.
I don't even know where I am.
Oh shit. How's about now?
What is the situation?
There we go.
Fantastic. Yeah, head on south, join us in the courtyard, and the word is that we have an undead incursion on the isle, the southern isle, and they need reinforcements ASAP. Additionally, many of us here in the opening courtyard, regardless of incursion or any abnormality, we have to keep our position. So your job is going to be to take the front line here while our NPCs will reinforce the fortifications as such.
I forgot to ask one more thing. I need a replacement shield from the quartermaster.
Okay.
Uh,
No
Stealth here.
problem.
11.
All right, yeah, let's keep on moving south here because we already have 2 characters on the bridge and they can see the opening undead incursion. And if we start initiative now, it's going to take 3 rounds before the rest of you are able to get into position.
Sorry, I'm dealing with a potato currently.
All good. Let me throw, I'm going to throw a few light sources down out here as well, so we can just get an idea of what we're looking at. Ain't pretty. Yeah, this is definitely the largest map that we have here so far at any of our tables, so if your computer is lagging at all, that is likely why.
Well, that explains it.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch up.
All good. Yeah, and these things are not just standing out here as they would appear to be. They are in a full-on charge towards the front gates. They have already come into combat with our front 2 Dwergar. We can see that their health bars have already been dropped a smidge. And just on this last round of initiative did these 2 guards back up to the front gate before they were just completely overwhelmed by the 20 or so that we see out here. And that would be the point that the rest of our characters are now making their way to the bridge. Let me get Redbeard just a little closer to where you can see what we're doing.
Well, currently my screen is white for the map itself.
Oh, sure, sure. Yeah, that's happened for a few people on this map itself. So yeah, just...
Oh no, he's been flashbanged.
he went into light mode. Oh god. So yeah, just give it a few minutes to hopefully settle into position for here, because yeah, we've got a rather epic confrontation ahead of us, as I just realized. Oh yeah, we're short.
Was that a short joke?
I meant in the number of zombies that I brought to the table here, so I just brought an additional half dozen or so to make things more interesting.
Fuck!
Someone sounds a bit short-tempered.
He'll never
But,
be the head of a major corporation.
Have any of y'all looked south of the bridge yet?
I find that joke to be a bit short-sighted, sir. You're thinking too small.
Alright, so now that we
Ah,
are...
you're right. I need to get down to your level.
I'm going to bring Redbeard just a skosh closer here. There we go.
Nice.
And now all of us should be more or less lined up right here. And we are pretty aware that these things are very fast and very tough. They can move 50 feet and they generally do not go down in a single strike. Do we want to in fact start this close to them, or do we want to maybe back it up a little bit? Your call.
I say we just missy step into the whole thing.
You have fun with that. I will be back here.
I'd say it's maybe better to start closer because then that gives us space to back up. You know, hold the line, so to speak.
'Cause, like, I don't know, I feel like if we start too close, they're gonna be
I think I'm
The only
comfortable
problem
where
with
I'm
that
at.
is if we gotta back up, now we're disengaging to back up, whereas right here we have dudes shooting at things from behind us.
I use
Suppose
vicious
that's,
mockery and tell them that Steve Irwin wouldn't even call them a beautiful creature.
blow up the bridge.
No, tell them they look like a first edition beholder.
They look like they drop common loot.
All right, now if you are satisfied with your starting position, let's get the turn order established. Initiative rolls, click your token, click the initiative button on your character sheets, and let's see what we have before us.
I didn't use Gift of Alacrity, I'm so glad I rolled that.
I got a lot of NPCs to roll here. And I think... yeah, it's an extra step of effort, but I think this...
Who are our casters? We got a druid, and is that it right now?
I'm a wizard rogue multiclass.
Do you guys have like a cloud of daggers or any sort of thing that we can throw some damage on these dudes as they run up?
Unfortunately,
No spike growth, no nothing.
So here's a question. Does dark vision apply to smoke bombs at all, or no?
It would not, because the smoke bombs would create obscurement, which tends to interfere with all sight, except for like blind sight, tremor sense, and things like that.
All right, I just wanted to make sure.
All good.
I have Entangle.
That's single target, isn't it?
That's a 4x4 square, 20 foot.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that could work. Entangle a bunch of them, throw alchemist fire at it.
Yes.
I do have a flask of oil if somebody wants to light it on fire if it breaks and gets oil all over the place.
I think I do have one last alchemist fire in my back pocket.
Entangle him and burn him?
Sounds like a good plan to me.
We don't need no water, let the motherfucker burn.
Burn, motherfucker. Burn.
It's time to burn this fucker down.
Alright, let's check our initiative. There are 6 of you. There are 1, 2, 3. 3 of me, so 9 is correct. Awesome. I think we can get at least one round in here before we close out tonight. So, Belarin, you've got the first spot. Go ahead.
All right.
Roll for the zombies.
So does throwing something a bonus action or an action?
It's typically an action, especially if it's in an offensive capacity.
All right.
Oof.
Then what I'm going to do is I will move forward just a little bit, like maybe 10 feet.
Oh, shit.
And I'm going to throw my flask of oil, hopefully in the center, getting all 4 of them is what I'm thinking.
Okay.
But I didn't.
Is that like your lantern oil that came as like part of your standard kit?
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. I doubt there's going to be any rules on that, so I will just roll some dexterity saves. Forgot to roll. What is Belarin's dexterity score, by the way?
So his dexterity is 4, but has 18, but it's his thing's a 4.
Perfect. Okay, so I forgot to roll initiative for the zombies, and one of them tied you, but you win the tie by virtue of the dexterity tiebreaker there. Okay, so yeah, let's check our dex saves. Oops. Back in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are Class D zombies, yes. We do have a Class C out here, though. This big one, that's a Class C. Frost Giant zombie.
Good to know.
And some of these are bound to be the Belcher variant, if we have not encountered them yet at this table, and I don't think we have. They are the ones that can spit clouds of putrid wasps in your direction. They're a particular nuisance to characters who can fly and otherwise stay out of melee reach. And those clouds of wasps do very, very nasty damage. Alright, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to say overall group check. Oh, that's fantastic. I have a grease spell marker. And yeah, that's pretty much covering all 4 of them there, buddy.
All right, then I just turn to the others and say, if you guys have any kind of fire spells or items, I suggest you use them as soon as possible. And I will go ahead and just back up again.
Okay.
And I'll end my turn because I don't think I can do really anything with my bonus action from this distance anyway. So yeah.
Alright, well, let's have the Class C take its turn on a 22. Got a natural 20 on its initiative. So that is 10, 20, 30 to get there based on the squeezing rules. That is 40 feet to get there, and unlike the smaller zombies, these big ones only get a 40-foot movement, not 50. So we will action dash. That is 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 to get to there. And then the Class C has this nice feature, which again, this is one benefit of watching the streams, is the zombie actions are hidden behind the GM screen. But if you watch on the stream, you can see everything happening. Terrorizing Advance may use its bonus action to move an additional 40 feet, so why the shit not? 5, 15, 25, 35, 40 feet, and now it's on point as it also kind of splashed around a little bit through that oil, but unfortunately most of it had already gotten on the smaller zombies by that point. Ozzy, your turn.
Okay. Oh, do I want a blade saw?
I'm gonna advise keeping distance if possible.
Any of you who've gotten beat up by these zombies and really realize how quickly they can turn you into one of them.
That's why I'm up in that armor class.
Yep. A little
Roll some 20s.
Hell yeah. Yeah, a little more hesitant about getting up in their face. Their whole mechanic is based around dropping you to 0 hit points, so as long as you can stay conscious, you're generally okay. But once they start dropping you to 0 hit points, the chances of you joining their undead number greatly increase.
Yeah, what was it? Session 1, Bond was getting yo-yoed already. Not a good time.
Yep. Yeah, we had our first character death at the Monday table on Session 2. Characters had literally just hit level 2 in mid-combat, and the guy, we even waited for him to level up because it was right at that moment that his character was in peril, so we let him level up, see if he had anything that would help counter it, and even then it didn't help. He got tooled. Insightful maneuver.
And whip crack on the big guy.
I just got back with some apples and peanut butter, and I came back and saw all this. And I'm like, dear God, what the hell?
I don't know if you heard
Looks
the
like a
plan.
Thunderdome.
We're gonna try to entangle them, light them on fire, and not get too close.
Do they
Yeah,
make
the four smaller zombies behind the bigger one are all pretty much drenched in oil.
Yeah, this one failed its dex save by 1, so what's the damage?
it is where is it? 2d10.
Okay.
24.
What kind of damage vulnerability did you put on them?
Thunder.
Oh, okay.
So you can't take reactions if someone wants to run up and hit him and run away, and I'll give advantage to
Okay.
Bunjon Bovey.
So 2 things. This is 3 things. As I have stated numerous times, Cobalt Press, thank you for your excellent and dedicated double checking of all of your material. As yeah, this insightful maneuver is just all kinds of broken. Firstly, I'm going to mandate that anybody who is ever the target of such a spell will get a saving throw against it, even if it doesn't say it in their description. 90% of their spells do not ever indicate that you need to make an attack or that the target ever gets a saving throw, which as a player I get is why they are very desirable for you to add into your spell list. This is also why I indicate that all Cobalt Press material is subject to playtest at any time, so that if they are dropped into an encounter like this, we can discover just how they're intended to be used. Additionally, it states that you have to touch the creature, which you're like a full 20-something feet away from me.
Yeah.
So that's the only part of the spell
that.
that rings true that we didn't qualify. The other part of it, I would say, yeah, if you're going to inflict a vulnerability on a target, again, and I look at this from the GM side of the table too. If a monster has a first level spell and they're all of a sudden going to say you're taking double damage from them, I would expect on your side you'd be like, do I get a saving throw? You should, I would think.
Yeah, that is fair.
But unless you're going to get right up in his face to try to touch it, I would say the insightful maneuver is kind of a moot point in this instance, but it's definitely good to establish how we're going to use it going forward.
I will
Consider also if you do get that vulnerability off, make it fire, since we're going to line everyone up anyway.
If I was going to do fire, I would need to get all up in his face anyway. I'll change my turn then, sorry. And I'll just chuck a vial of holy water at the big guy still.
Okay.
I think is it just like a dex throw, isn't it?
That's one of the things about the 2024 book that I've read so far that I do like. The original rules are you have to hit them with it. The new rules are it's more like a splash. So I think you might be able to hit more than one of them. If I can find it here.
Throw here.
Gotcha. Holy water, page 226. Yeah, their equipment section is much more friendly here in the new PHB. Alright, holy water. Target one creature you can see within 20 feet. Target must succeed on a dex save. So it's not a splash attack, but it is a dex save. DC is 8 plus your dexterity modifier and prof bonus.
8 plus my dex?
Dex and prof bonus.
So I'm just making an attack then?
No, I have to roll the saving throw, but it's based on the
Oh, my dex.
Yeah, what is your dex modifier and your prof modifier?
That would be 13
Gotcha.
altogether.
Dex
DC 13.
save is 13 on the money. So we'll take half the 2d6 radiant damage there. Alright.
And vial of holy juice.
Alright, anything else there?
Since I didn't use my bonus action, I will go into Blade Song. Just kind of back up over here, so I'm out of the way of people.
Alright. Well, here come the zombos. And if they've got a... What are we going to use for this? I think we'll just use a basic red marker on their token. That will indicate that they have been saturated in the all. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 eligible targets here, so we're going to go after Marcus. That's 15, 25, 30, 35, 40 as we exit Bon John Bovi's attack of opportunity space there.
I'll take it.
Too bad you don't have a flame-covered weapon. Looks like this zombie's already been hit at some point in the previous encounter. Doesn't look like it's going to get hit again right now, though. Close that final gap here and take our attack against Marcus. It is going to be a bite attack against a mighty 12 armor class. Almost got you there. How? I gotta double check that. There's no way that's your armor class.
Yeah, I'm a 13.
Oh, damn, it is. Yeah, your dex is 1, your con is 2. Okay.
Yay!
So next one is 10, 20, 25 feet to get there, and then we are going to go after, looks like it's Beleren, 30, 35, 40, 45 feet to step right into the middle of all of you. And against Beleren, it is going to be, ah, damn it, I lost my shortcut again. It's going to be a scratch attack. Oh, a 22 to hit. 7 piercing. I'm sorry, 7 slashing. And then 15, 20, 25 feet to get there. Our target will be also Beleren. 30, 35, 40, 45 feet to get right
Oh
there.
no, it's happening again.
Oh no! It's going to be a scratch attack. And it's a 24 to hit for 6 slashing. Oh. Just getting rocked. And the next one down there is going after 1, 2...
Beleren!
Ozzy! 5, 15, 25, 30, 35,
swear.
40, 45 to get there. We're going to go for a pummel attack. A 16 to hit Ozzy.
A miss.
Not quite. All right. And
AC's now
let's-
19.
Okay. So this one is going to 5, 10, 15, and then eat shit as it slips in the oil. So then 15, we have to spend another 15 feet of movement to get back up. So then 5, 10, 15, 20, that's all it can do with its movement. But it is going to go after Ozzy with a dash action. The next one made its saving throw, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, but likewise doesn't have enough movement to get to anybody. So we will action dash. Also at Ozzy. Aye!
Hey, friend.
And then here comes the swarm. Here comes the swarm. Oh boy. Gonna fuck you up. Here comes the swarm. I think we'll just call it a day right there behind him. Oops. Yeah, that shouldn't do that.
Right now, all I'm seeing are the yellow lines. It's like a football game going on right now.
Oh, what the hell?
This is not looking good.
Anybody got a fireball?
Fireball!
And I
Alright.
cast Sandwich Steel again.
Sandwich steel. It only works on Tuesday table
I need that marinara sauce.
when you run into Sandwich Sammy. How come Tuesday table gets a sandwich and Wednesday and Thursday table gets a fucking horde? Well, Thursday table got sushi and sake and a few days off. So I guess it's all even in the grand scheme of things. Alright, that is going to cluster up the bridge there nicely. And Redbeard is up next here.
Well, give my potato here a second to recalibrate. I think I got everything squared. So we got Ozzy completely surrounded with Valerian with 2 on the side and then 1 in front of Marcus and I, correct?
Correct, yeah. If you step southwest 1 square, you'll get the flank there on the one with Marcus.
All right, so what I'm going to do is risk the attack of opportunity
Oh.
and move right here. Oh, wrong one. Oh, shit, I just...
Aren't you a rogue?
Nope.
Oh, you're not?
He's straight up Arbo.
Oh, we have 2 barbs. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, dude's cunning action disengaged, but yeah, you can take it. You'll be fine.
Okay, so we're going to try a weapon attack for the AOO. This thing has picked up a rock at some point and goes at you with a 7 armor class. Oh boy.
What?
Yeah, it missed by a mile. nothing doing.
Oh, I thought you said with a 7 armor class. I'm like, that's not right.
Yeah, exactly. It hit a 7 armor class, so yeah, it did not come anywhere close to you.
Okay. Well, in that case, since you goofed the big reveal, I would like to rage, and I'm going to smack the one that is right in front of Valoran.
All right. Flank on that. Growl, growl. Excellent. And that rage box there, if you just click that, it'll add that damage to your attacks going forward. Nice little shortcut.
Got it.
And solid strike there. That'll get through.
So that would be 12 total, I think.
Yes, sir.
Well, that'll end my turn.
All right, sounds good. Oh, additionally, I suppose it's better to mention it now than later on. Part of your castle defense kit, this would be for all of your characters, would include one of those dusts of healing. So it's effectively 1 potion of healing. You can use it as a bonus action to get 2d4 plus 2 back. You can use your action to snort it up and get the full 10 hit points back. And
Can we use it? Can we use an action to on our turn to feed it to a teammate for max healing?
You can. Likewise, you can use the bonus action to feed it to a teammate.
Very cool.
All right, and Kai, that's over to your turn.
I'm gonna try out my gross fingers.
Oh, damn. Are you you're using the scroll that you just got? That's gonna burn it up.
Oh.
Yeah, it doesn't add the spell permanently to your repertoire because you're still limited to the number of cantrips.
Ah, shit. Never mind.
Dope.
If only we were wizards.
Only.
Lisa.
You're a wizard, Harry.
A wizard, and a thumping good in that, wizard.
Really have nothing good to do here.
What about that entangle spell? Get
Yeah,
a
if you
whole
can,
bunch of them down
if
there.
you can slow down all those dudes on the bridge, that's huge.
Can I get line of sight from up here?
Oh, definitely. You should be able to see them just fine. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's grab our entangle effect.
I don't have like a little thingy-majiggy for that.
Oh yeah, got a nice animated entangle effect here. I don't know, what do you think? Something like that?
Ooh, that's cool.
Doesn't it slow them down as they approach it?
If they're in the area when you cast it, they have to roll a save or they get restrained. And then for the duration of the spell going forward, it does count as difficult terrain. So anybody entering it after that, they have to spend double movement.
Because I'm kind of wondering about big guy here.
Correct. Yeah, I didn't know how much of him you wanted to capture in it. Like, you definitely have him partly in it with this. And maximum potential of restraining 9 of them right there.
Celestiana kind of says, "Hey, where should I drop this, guys?"
If anything, I'd only move it up like one set of squares. I wouldn't move it up too much more so we can try and entangle all the rest of those dudes.
Yeah, I was kind of looking at the big dude. He's kind of a threat right now.
That's about where I was thinking. Plop.
Right there, okay. Well, let's check our saving throws. DC is 13. Start with the smaller ones first. I got 6 of them. 1. I got an 18. I got a 16. I got a 7. I got a natural 20. A 9. And a 14. So it looks like number 3 and number 5 are gonna be restrained. Alright. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, I don't understand what just happened. Oh, it's the oil slick. That's it. Okay. Alright, number 3, number 5, and then the big one.
Does oil slick help or hurt me?
Neither really in this case. And the big guy got a dirty 20 on his saving throw, so we are not restrained either. So we did restrain 2 out of the 8. And difficult terrain for anybody going through that for the next minute. Put a little eye on your character there to indicate concentration. Otherwise, anything else for you?
If I step back, that goes. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Alright. So I've got some veteran Dwergar here who backed off of the bridge when all this started up, and then you guys took their place. What do we have? I think we got crossbows. Yeah, we got heavy crossbows. So we're going to open up on the big guy there on the bridge. That first one will hit. 18. 11 damage. Solid strike on that one. And then, yeah, we are going to back up shouting, "Back to the courtyard! To the courtyard!" And they are Dwergar, so they are able to communicate that in common to you guys. As we will send the map way the hell over here, where nobody can see anything, but if you're watching on the Twitch live stream, oh woo woo, oh woody woo woo. And you'll be able to see the results of it here in our chat log. Bam, chapan, chabam, yes, yes, yes. And between all 3 of those and the orange peeler feat, that's going to be how that goes. Gonna check out what's up over here. Alright. Yeah, none of this is really working. Go back down that way. Call it a day. And that's what Wednesday Crew is doing. Upon John Bovey, your turn.
Forgot about push to talk. I'm gonna take my last alchemist fire out of my pocket and throw it right about yonder.
Oh, sweet.
And then is it just like a ranged attack roll?
Let's see. Let's see how the new book also does it. If they do it similar to the holy water. Alchemist Fire on 222. When you take the attack action, you can replace one of your attacks with throwing a flask of Alchemist Fire. Target one creature or object. Target must roll a saving throw, so it's the same thing. So yeah, it's not a zone attack. DC is the same as the holy water. Let's see how it is in the original. Make a ranged attack on a creature or object. Oh man, it does so much less damage on the original one too. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to roll a saving throw. But you can only target one of them really, so who are we going for?
So my goal is to light up the oil. Would it be better if I just throw a torch at the oil, or like?
If you're trying to light the oil, I would say like more back here, and in that case, I'm just gonna roll a percentage chance.
I think it's like right around here.
Exactly. Okay, so we'll get that. Come on, roll 20. Apologies for going over here tonight, friends. I know those of you on the East Coast, it's getting really late, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, I like that. What the fuck? Burn, motherfucker! Burn!
I know my name's Redbeard, but that's not because of fire.
There we go. Alright, so
Yeah,
I'm
big
gonna
toast.
roll saving throws for all 9 of those guys caught in there. Okay, and Dave, give me a 3 die 6 roll there, please. Okay. Alright, number 3, number 4, number 9. Okay, rest of them took half damage. Start tacking off those health bars. That one's restrained and on fire, that's fun. Alright, got them all.
We love
Anything else?
area denial weapons in this house. And then I'm gonna action surge, and I'm gonna feed Balaren a healing crack.
Alright. That will be 10 hit points back for Balaren.
Thank you for that.
And then I am gonna risk it for the biscuit. I'll trigger the attack of opportunity off this fella here, and I'm gonna start pulling back to the courtyard as Duergar mentioned.
Okay. We are gonna try a weapon attack in response to that. Oh god, a 21 to hit for 7 piercing.
Ah, fucking just barely hits. What an asshole.
Asshole. Oh.
You said 7, right?
Yes, sir. Alright, and the knights will step forward with their heavy crossbows. Does that help? Nope. Alright. Yeah, we'll step up here a little bit, and we're gonna take shots at... yeah, let's shoot the big one as well. See if we can chip away at it before it gets to us. Yep, one of those will get through. And we'll take it. And Marcus with the final initiative of the session. Go right ahead, my friend.
The fact that I'm facing this one zombie all on my lonesome, it makes me angry. Then I shall go at him with my new katana.
Oh,
Don't hurt yourself now.
oh, and your katana is broken, but not in your favor. Let me fix that real quick. It's another one of our house rules here. If you're familiar enough with Roll20 to do it yourself, fantastic. If not, I will tend to make the fix on the spot when you roll a crit. Your crit damage should be maximized. There's nothing worse than you get that natural 20 and it ends up being 1, or in this case 2 extra points of damage. It should be 10 extra points of damage. So in this case, you get 6 plus 2 plus 10 for 18 points of damage total.
Woo!
And that is a solid strike there. And we will take that. Anything else there? Any movement? You want to risk the attack of opportunity, or are you going to stay here? Any second now, the rest of these fuckers are going to be up on you. You got to imagine.
Yeah, I'll stay where I am.
All right. So that will close the initiative here.
The sheep shall come to slaughter in time.
If one of you would be so kind as to track our initiative and post it in the Thursday table chat, we'll need that because when Wednesday table plays their session next week, they will replace this turn order with what they have going on, which, yeah, the intertwining between Wednesday and Thursday table just got very interesting tonight. If you do not know what I'm talking about, I definitely encourage you to check out some of our replay streams for the Wednesday table to see just how closely our tables are lined up. Same thing with Monday, Tuesday. Theirs is a little more evident. Wednesday, Thursday, a little bit more shrouded in secrecy. But if we've got that initiative tracked, let me send us back to the start page here.
If I survive this encounter, I am forever going to stay in the far back, away from everybody.
That is a very wise plan there, my friend.
I'm trying.
Great stuff here tonight. Thursday table. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Brandon and Dave, for continuing to be part of this table. Thank you, Kai and Mark and Paul, for being solid, stable members of our community and helping flesh out this table as well. And a special welcome to Josh here for rounding out our table after Paracelsus had to unfortunately leave. Work schedule stuff is all unfortunately it was. He gave me notice a few days ago that his work was forcing him to work permanently on Thursdays now. So we will miss you on Thursdays, but we are very glad to have Josh here at our table, and hopefully next session around Jay will be here with us as well to give us a full party. Lord knows we're going to need it for what's ahead of us here.
Awesome, man. Thanks for running.
Absolutely.
That was a good one. Thank you.
That's one of those East Coasters. It's my bedtime. I'll see you guys next time.
Absolute. Thanks, friends, for making this table as amazing as it can be. I will leave you to it with the reminder, as always, that it is an honor and a privilege to share these adventures with you, and you know there is no RU without you. Have a good night, friends. We will see you next time around.
Good night.
Have a good one.
Yay!
Good night, guys.
Lakers.
People in therapy are often there to deal with people in their lives who won't go to therapy. I have a job, it's actually quite fulfilling. Though my hairline is thinning, I barely do anything else. I read self-help books, I do meditation, walks in the woods, a new destination. I sit with my feelings. Sometimes I'm even journaling. I got a full-time job, though no one pays me, and it's all thanks to you. Some days I wish I had a relationship status. Then I remember last time I ain't got time for that. I have a job, it's actually